in your set, but you never talk to them that much, right? You know, you don't talk to them that much.
You don't really know them.
You don't really know them. It's just, I mean, you can say I was friendly with everybody, right? No miss everybody now, my friend. You don't know. You see that? Anyways, so
can you imagine someone thinking that your friend and you're saying that? That's crazy.
nah, I cannot be thinking that. Like, can you imagine? Nah, that sounds like
I'm embarrassed for them.
That sounds yes. I'm embarrassed for them too. So yo, this guy sent me essay that now said read more on WhatsApp. I'm like, when did we get to this level? First of all, we didn't talk that much when we were in school. The 3 years I was in that school, right? And then on top of those 3 years, I've been away from Nigeria for 11 good years. And we no talk once. And then boom, the message, it gotta be a scam. Because they better have hacked out because I'm not understanding. Telling me about she want to start a business, she need capital. I mean, I know we are 36 states are capital.
Okay. I think she
Edo, Benin City.
I think she messaged everybody in our contact list and she just,
She just threw it there.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I wouldn't argue where she got my number from because we never exchanged number because we have this alumni group from my secondary school, right? But I don't talk to her still.
Okay, she
could find my number from. No, I called Princess. I called Princess and then I asked her if she got the message too. She was like no, that she didn't get the message. So I told her because I'm not a participant in that group chat, I muted them. Right? Damn. It was Princess that added me. I told her like, yo, I'm not gonna participate in this. You understand? But she said at least don't rudely exit the group and stuff, right? So she's part of the admin in that group. So I said, okay, talk to the other admins, see if they got similar message, because if I'm the only one that got a message, that is a problem because I don't even talk to her. Like, can't be asking me for capital. Imagine.
Even my old school too, they have
alumni group.
They have an alumni group. But I'm not inside.
You're not inside, man.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the thing is, you don't have somebody that's heckling you to enter.
I actually want to join my alumni group. I feel like black people are being racist to me. For not being in my own group.
Huh? What you mean?
What do you mean by that?
How does that even work?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not in any alumni group, even from like university. So I feel like an outcast.
I don't have any of that either.
From university.
Come on, you just did a reunion party. Well, if you like did like a whole thing this summer, that we didn't get invited because we didn't go to the same school.
High school.
Still,
like when
you guys had the reunion thing now.
No, it wasn't really a reunion.
It was what?
Which reunion are you talking about?
You guys like hung out. You and your former classmates.
Oh yeah, but like that's a normal thing. I see them like every time now.
You see, it's normal.
Also, I'm not seeing anybody.
We're not seeing anybody.
The next time they call us when they need capital.
But they need capital.
I guess girls do it better.
Oh God.
Backyard Bands. It's that good shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is Backyard Bands, the #1 comedy podcast. I say that into and I speak it into existence every time I say it. You are now live listening to your favorite neighbors. I'm in the building with my nearest and dearest of friends, minus a few good people. I go by the name Mr. Dre, ladies and gentlemen. Why am I speaking too fast? I can take it slow. I go by the name Mr. Dre, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your humble and gracious host, and I'm in the building. I haven't said that in a minute. It feels like a minute.
We can tell.
In Benin, they call it Roro. They have started to Roro.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's start with the Vibes Minister.
Yeah. We back. Is your man, Yumina, aka the Free Eagle, aka Triple E, aka the Partition Eagle, aka you know what is popping. Let's get it popping.
Bop, 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 bop. Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Anonymous.
For some weird reason, this one feels like a Halloween appearance.
It really does.
Feels like a ghost
We'll
is
have
in
an
the
anonymous.
building. And we're going to get to the Anonymous real quick. But
If
ladies
you don't
and
know
gentlemen,
him, it's for a reason.
yeah, but you kind of know him
We'll keep it that way.
that way. But ladies and gentlemen, the powerhouse of the podcast.
What's up? It's your girl Shamsi, aka
Ton
Ton
Amour.
I was looking at you like, are you gonna stop?
I'm gonna stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow neighbors, if you're checking us out on whatever platform, Spotify, iTunes, Audio Mac, Apple Music, Amazon Music, all the other platforms. We appreciate you. And if you're checking us out on the website at www.backyardbands.com, you're the real MVP. We appreciate you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by a special neighbor, friend of the family, friend of the show, background noisemaker,
stakeholder.
If you've been to our live shows, you've been to everything we've been a part of, he's been there in not even in spirit, but like present.
Doing the work.
Doing the Lord's work. So when the thing like, so that our show is not complete if he's not there. So ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by Mr. Really Cool, my brother from another Mike.
I'm Mike.
I didn't expect anything.
You know what? I'm convinced it's that position.
That's it.
That position. Is what
This spot.
This spot.
Because everybody that sits right here,
yeah,
they just say their name.
JP broke the spell.
No, but even then, at some point, like he paused a little bit.
Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah, it's been a minute, guys. How's everybody been? Shamsi, how you been?
Busy, tired.
Busy.
I'm ready for my vacation.
Where would you vacation to if you could vacation right now?
She's already
Mexico.
got one in the
Mexico.
No,
Be creative.
No, but I'm already going. I'm already going to Bahamas in December. But if I would vacation right now,
I like how you said it. So if people don't hear your voice in December, they should not ask us where.
yeah,
they should not.
just check my story. You'll see where I'm at.
Unbelievable. We'll not check it though. There's tension in there too much.
Nah, post.
See, you think I will not?
Do you even? This one say post. He doesn't even have an account.
Calm down. You're just,
It's okay.
that's a little bit violent.
Who does have an account?
He has an account, but he doesn't.
Yeah, it's a special account.
Nah, you make it sound that way. I check out my
Your
family.
guys.
Do you?
Yeah.
You know what? Also, you just get a phone just so that people can keep in touch with you, not because you want to keep in touch with them.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Busy. Mike, how's your week been?
Chilling, nothing, you know.
It's crazy. Life is
Must
good.
be nice.
Life is good.
You sound so stress free.
Emina, how about you?
And coming off of the show weekend, right? Because I took it off. So I had compressed 4 days. So I had like 11 hours of work. So as I come out, like the 11 hours is on paper. Obviously, before I go come back house, or before I go make some runs after work is like 11 and a half hours on the thing. So I'll come back like this and say, I gotta do this again tomorrow. That's crazy. Yeah, but like, we hang it in there. Coming, I'm gonna have a vacation. I'll call it a staycation.
Because you're not leaving.
Yeah. So I'll have a vacation. So basically, I'm not going to work.
I feel like the day this guy leaves this country, we have to do party.
What are you meaning by that? we are leaving. The day I will leave this country, I'm going to party.
Whose party?
It's not only better Mario. Better Mario. That's where I'm going. No, the day I'm leaving this country, I'm going to party. Nasa reminded me a few days ago, October 29th. That was like 2 days ago. I mean, it's actually like our 11th year anniversary of Into Canada. We touched Canada October 29th.
That's wild.
October 29th, 11 years. And
happy anniversary.
Yeah, thanks. See, my mates are celebrating wedding anniversary. as I'm here doing come to Canada anniversary, Jackpot anniversary.
You know what? Speaking of vacations and stuff.
Wait, how was your week first?
Yeah, I'll tell you. But before it skips my mind, because Mike might not get this. So in our group, right, we're texting. So Mike, Naza's not here. He's currently in some of the states, and he texted where he was.
Yeah,
and Mina then said, "Oh, because Naza has a buddy. Naza is somebody there, visiting somebody over there." And then Mina said, "Oh, since your person has a crib, let's go there for vacation next year."
Yeah.
And it reminded me, it made me think, and I was like, every time we say, like, this is not the first time, we said Jamaica in January when we did the episode with Oyin. Mina said, "Oh, there's somebody we know in Jamaica. Let's go to Jamaica." We did the show and we did the episode when I said I was in Vancouver. Her family said, bet. Let's go to Vancouver. I was like, if every time we say we've been somewhere, we have family, and
Let's go there.
let's go there.
Because it's free stay. He's only pay plane tickets.
I'm only throwing suggestion.
Which one will you see through?
See, let me tell you.
Nigeria.
There's a reason why people walk behind the counter. They don't leave the counter. Like, is everybody else that work outside of that place?
Well, let's touch that for a second. You know how horrible that is? That your job is to bid people farewell.
Beat people forward. That's actually crazy. Like, yeah.
Enjoy your trip.
Have a safe flight.
I would just have a squeeze face every day.
But you know what? I have to give a shout out to like people who fly. Like, what do they call them?
Flight attendants.
Flight attendants.
Yeah.
I was gonna say air hostess.
Wait, aren't
Well, they
Flight
are, but
Yeah.
because they were mainly women, but now because it's men and women.
Yeah, no,
it's
flight attendant has
attendant.
more swag than air hostess. It sounds
Yeah,
like
okay.
air hostess sounds like someone who just provides you like blankets. Are you cold? Take here's a
They actually
blanket.
do a lot more than that.
Yeah, but like when I traveled, my last trip was a 5-hour trip to Vancouver, and as soon as we landed, I was having trouble getting my box out, like from the overhead, whatever, because like I put it far ahead and I stayed in a different section, so I had to wait for everybody to get off so I could go to my box.
Yeah.
And so I waited because I don't rush to leave the.
Airplane.
Yeah, there's no point.
not
Like,
the one
everybody
that
that
stands
stands,
up.
no. I don't have that energy. Anybody that's waiting for me at the parking lot will wait. But so as I
I know
was,
now.
Just take your time.
I know now. Yeah, it's not even. Now I be knowing.
The flight is
Knowing.
no, but I saved them. I saved him. I don't check your luggage. It's not hard luggage, so
Yeah.
I don't have
Imagine
to.
say you get one day where I go sleep for inside place where they say me the park. That's why I go sleep. I go wake up and see whether they don't tow me and the car because I don't know where I carry myself go. I don't know where I carry myself go. I was only seeing taxi. I'm like, is it only taxi that park here?
No, but there's
But that's how we know he doesn't come to this airport.
No. See. When I come, I want to go and pick you up. I want to go and pick you up, or I stay on that side close to the road. But as I was reaching close to the airport, my guy say, "Oh, it has been delayed," and I say, "Ah."
That's why
Eh-heh.
when they tell you that the flight's arrival,
You add minutes.
you add like at least 30
You
to
see it.
But you
30
don't add
minutes for them to
traffic.
come out.
Wait, like
Yeah.
anybody that
I'm
have,
like 2 hours, bro.
anybody that have picked
Do
on,
it.
anybody that picked on the airport, I check the flight.
Yeah.
Like, there's a thing tracker.
Yes.
Most times I leave when you tell me you're landing.
Yes.
I don't know where
Because
they
by
check. I don't know where they check
because
flight.
by the time
You
they
pick
get out
this
of
guy
the
up.
I know.
You be sleeping inside car.
Not them.
because by the time you
Not
get out
them.
of the plane,
Yeah.
then you have to go get your stuff.
Yeah.
And if they came from an international part, then they
sure.
have to do customs. It's a whole process before you leave those doors.
But that was before
11 years.
That was,
11 years.
that was for the pandemic.
I don't even know where they check flights
my
anymore.
brother though, my brother's fast because he has the rake, so he just walks through.
You know, see.
Wahala.
So you.
We would
you
have.
just-
We would
So
have.
him
rig-
is like
you have
maximum.
necklace.
Unless it's delayed, maximum 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Then
your
you
brother
have-
have rake. This one I have shovel. This one I be digging my time inside.
Wait, what's Rick?
Like rake, right? They use
It's a
gardening.
special card that allows him to go through security.
He
Just walk.
He rakes.
He-
He rakes.
they
every-
rake-
rake it up.
Yeah.
They rake everybody
Rake
from
it
line.
up.
They rake everybody
They
for
have their
line.
own. They have their own security line.
They have valet
Is there like
VIP.
no? So like when he's traveling with family, like are you guys doing?
He's-
I
they're
can
going
go.
with him.
I can go through with him. Yeah.
He has rake. You don't get it.
man.
He has rake.
Rake it up. Rake it up.
He has rake. You just
When I
rake
rake it
everybody
up.
out of the way,
Rake it up. Rake it up.
bro.
But yeah, let me finish my story. So as I was leaving the airport, then the plane, the lady was like, "Oh, like I want you to go and like, do you want to go back with us?"
Yeah.
And I stopped dead in my tracks. I was like, "What do you mean go back? Like, are you about to me about to turn around in the same
Yeah,
plane
yeah.
and fly back to Toronto
Yeah, they do that all the time.
for another 5 hours?"
Yeah,
I was like, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
they do it. My brother does it
I
all the
need a
time.
night over. I need to stay.
2 days ago, he went to Calgary, came back. In one,
You want-
yeah. The
I
day
couldn't do it,
before,
man.
the day before he went to
I need,
like Guardia, like 3 or 4 times, and then came back.
but like, what else? Like, what, 2 hours?
Yeah, but like
He said that who?
multiple times.
What there?
Like,
Like
who at the
Guardia.
airport?
New York. Yeah,
Like, I couldn't because like,
Where do you know? Stop heckling me.
after each,
Where do you know?
after each
At least I
flight,
know what that.
I need my
what that
heart.
is.
I need my heart pressure to calm down. Guy, I don't like flying. I hate flying with a passion. Guy, you see, I'm the Nigerian. That when the plane starts shaking, I'm like, God, if you let this plane land, I'm going to church on Sunday.
do you
Like-
even go?
Said my heart,
Technically.
the way my heart they fly for all those play. Nah, I know the last time my heart fly now 11 years, so I'm not gonna know how they fly now.
You know what I was saying though? Like,
Once the security thing, once they give us all the security situation, I'm sleeping. I put my earphones and I'm out.
Yeah, I try to
While
I try
it's-
to exert myself so that I'm tired.
Yeah.
So I can fall
Because once you
asleep.
sleep, you don't hear anything and you're gone. Your headphones are in. No movement.
Right.
But yeah, my weekend. Well, man, I don't know the last time we recorded, but we recorded. Okay, actually,
Recorded 2 weeks.
if you haven't
Recorded
seen,
3 weeks ago.
if you haven't
3
seen,
weeks
if
ago.
you haven't seen the Mama Toby episode, I
Yeah, go
urge
check
you
it
to
out.
go check it out. It's a fun conversation. Listen.
Old soldier never die.
Yeah, man. Kaponski. Shout out to the bro. After that episode, we were just, planning for the comedy
Yeah.
show.
Which was a
Which
vibe.
we're gonna get into shortly. But after that, I just kind of just logged off. Just try to rest.
And the Instagram forced us to log off anyways.
Yeah, true. And I mean, I worked. I did work here and there, but I just kind of sort of try to take time off and do fun things. Because when I now say I want to get back into it now, there will be no work. So yeah, I just try to relax. And do work, but like not work too much. Yeah. But yeah.
Me, I'm just happy Dre has started work in Ontario. Because if you don't know how my heart was racing,
Me too.
I'm not, I started thinking
Every
of
time he was talking about tour thing,
yeah.
I said, please, let's get job first before we even do any.
I started thinking of strategies that I could suggest. if not even to keep it. I'm like, brother, gotta get the bread.
You gotta
get the bread.
around.
To work around that schedule. So I now started thinking, okay, is it now going to be a situation where
we fly?
we'll be either flying or visiting one city to another every weekend to record, or like we'll do like one weekend in a month. We'll meet. I've started thinking of it. I started thinking about, bro, this thing was stressing me.
Bro, I was worried too.
This thing was stressing me. Like it's like, bro, like how is it in a situation where like you're wishing your guy get a job, man.
Yeah,
you gotta get a
the
job.
best.
Yeah, wishing the best. Like, to be honest, as long as the job pays well, it don't matter where, bro. As long as it's in Canada, it don't matter where. But then, and I look at it in my mind, I'll be like, pause. You might not be able to handle it, but I'll be like, as long as you get a job, I'll be like psyching myself, like, yeah, as long as you get a job, as long as you get a job. But behind me, like, it's like I'm crying. I'll be like,
That's why the minute he told us that he got it here in Ontario, me and him just like, oh, thank God. We're like, thank God, hallelujah. Because
I mean, what else happened before I recorded? Oh, my birthday celebrated.
yeah,
that.
his birthday.
happy. Should I say it?
Happy. You can say that. I'll edit it. I'll just beep it
My
out.
guy. You fix it in post.
No one meant to have all that power.
Speak freely.
I need to train myself to do the editing so you stop doing this nonsense.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. I don't that's it. You can
You
say
gonna beat it.
motherfucker don't.
You guys are not hearing.
Motherfuckers like,
Yeah, it was actually crazy that I turned.
wait, you know that part in Bad Boys, Bad Boys for Life, where he say Reggie, no, he called the
When that tall guy came
was like,
to-
it was like, yo, this Reggie come to take Maya out. He said, oh, motherfucker, how old are you? He said, I'm 17. He said, motherfucker, you at least 30.
But yeah, man. Let's start with the comedy show. Congratulations to all of us.
Congratulations
Yeah.
to
It's
all
a
of
great
us.
show. It's a comedy show.
Amazing.
It was the second one, but technically the first for a lot of people. Because the first one put on was in 2019.
It was a different crowd.
Totally different crowd. Some
Yeah.
people that would never been to our shows came
Yep.
through, had a great time. Shout out to all the comedians. I'm going to try and name everybody, but I might forget somebody. So
Sasha, Rasha.
Rasha, Sasha,
It's
Sai.
not Russia, actually. You know how you pronounce Russia, so it's like Russia. She actually corrected me
Yeah,
after.
just
But in
for
Arabic
the
it's
just for the
Rasha.
sake of Ukraine, Russia,
Yeah.
Russia.
No, we just. It's a Vladimir, they listen to us.
You don't know, bro.
Bro, if Vladimir listen to us, if we don't blow past the bomb. If we don't blow past the bomb when they throw give.
So shout out to Rasha, Sasha, Sai, Kome, Egos, firstborn,
Firstborn.
Hassan Fields. Who else performed? Myself,
Oladada.
and our headliner Oladada.
Kisha Brownie.
Keisha Brown.
Brownie.
Oh, Keisha Brownie for sure. Naza, Anthony.
Oh, did you mention Mr. Dre?
yeah, I
Yes.
performed
Yeah,
Mr.
okay,
Dre.
yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Emina.
Nathan.
Those are the people, Nathan. Those are the people who were on
The
stage.
girls. Sai.
Yeah, I guess Sasha and Sai. Backstage crew. Shout out to Dikachi. Shout out to Michael, who worked behind the stage. Shout Surely,
Surely, she not right there.
Chidera was a guest, man.
She was a guest.
Yeah.
She didn't want to stress.
She on stress, so they laugh.
She enjoyed it.
Chidera
though.
and Fanta came. Oh yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the
enjoyed
Friends Collective.
Shout out to Transac.
Shout out to Transac for having
Yes.
us. Yeah.
Shems.
Shout out to Chemsy.
That's best for last.
Best for last.
Because
executive producer. Executive,
hey.
Why you
know
come
what?
back?
You know what? Yeah, I will never forget, and I'll tell the story another time, but I'll never forget that Shemzy yelled at me. Shemzy yelled at me.
Chai.
As he's then in my entire life, I said, never will I let Shemzy. I will do everything in my power to make sure that she's okay. And when she's okay, she delivers. So I want to give a big shout out to Shemzy for holding the show down, production, just making sure everybody did well. Trust me, they were seeing the flashlight, they were just ignoring you.
I know. I know. They were seeing the flashlights.
Because we're having so much fun.
Yeah. Well, I was like, at this point, enjoy yourself. But
She was standing the whole
And
day.
to be honest, like one
but
thing,
it reminded them to keep
Yeah.
it, because at the end of the day, they ended it
one thing,
around the same time.
in addition to, by the way, if you were there, like all the artists were obviously, searched for, checked out and
Yeah.
vouched for by Dre. But the beautiful part of the people that performed is the format to which Dre curated them.
Yeah.
The format
It was a great
It
build-up.
actually made so much sense that you could feel the laughter going up in gradients. Like it was going
Transition.
up in gradients as the comics were coming.
Yeah.
You could see better going
Yeah.
like that, and it was just amazing.
Well, thank you for that. Also, big shout out. Let me quickly give a big shout out to Shantae. So when I did the script for the Gen Z, which
That was a funny
Amina
script.
helped provide like the overall plot. I wrote the script. I had to send it to Shantae, who's kind of in the Gen Z area, because I'm a millennial, bro. Like, so the things don't make sense to me. Yeah, I'm just writing based on. So shout out to Shantae for just kind of helping out with that.
Champagne.
Yeah. So
I'm just
We are
saying.
waiting.
We are waiting on.
Dang.
We're waiting on.
okay.
We would like to give you more shout out.
Yes. I'm ready to say shout out number 2.
Yeah, and 3.
But real quick, let's do one sort of highlight and one takeaway. I'll start. So for me,
I'll start. I have it because you're thinking about it.
Oh yeah, start.
let's start.
My highlight was the fact that we couldn't find more chairs to sit people. Why?
Talk your shit.
Talk your shit.
Talk your shit.
Sold out queen. Sold out queen.
At some point,
Talk
these people
your
had said,
shit.
the cat, she was like tapping my head. Oh, we need to see these people. I said, I don't know. Sit them on top of my head. There was no space.
I
I was
actually
like,
told them, I'm
yes!
sorry, I can't find more chairs.
Yes.
Oh,
it
and they
felt-
cannot be mad. That's the best part.
Yeah.
And I'm the one
They were
running to the
late.
other rooms in the venue.
Yes.
The other room.
It felt so good to say that. Like, I was like, there's no more chairs. And I was smiling on the inside.
Wow.
That was my highlight.
Evil people.
Yo. And your takeaway?
My takeaway, planning ahead helps.
Yeah.
Teamwork helps. Communication helps a lot. I feel like all these 3 things worked well for this show. If I come to compare like the first show, it was a lot more communication, a lot more planning, a lot more exchange between the team behind the scenes, which allowed it to go a lot
smoother.
Yes.
Right.
My highlight for the show is technically this is like maybe my 3rd time doing stand up.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. Michael is someone that, and that's why I wanted him to sit here so he can actually hear me say this.
Yeah.
Michael's one that it's not easy to make him laugh.
Yeah.
And so in the entire room,
You were just looking at him.
I couldn't see, but I was using the yardstick because I walked up to him after. I was like, "Yo, how far?" The first time I did comedy in front of Michael, let's just say I bombed it.
Yeah.
Well, no, I won't say I bombed it. It was just the wrong crowd.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. So
Yeah.
that kind of affects the vibe. So that is what I said to Michael, how far? I was like, "Yeah, you're funny." I was like, "Okay, cool, man. I'm funny." So I'm
funny.
going,
That's all you need.
That's all I need now.
That's
That's all the
all you need.
validation. So I can go anywhere. And if I'm cracking the joke, I know about it. But Michael said,
You
I'm
are
funny.
the problem. You see, look
It's
at
the
you. You
crowd.
are the check yourself. Check yourself.
But the takeaway for me is I didn't know how many people actually came to see me perform.
Yeah.
I thought that people came to see all the comics. I was just like an extra guy. Like, but like people like, yo, when do you perform? When do you perform? I was like,
He started the show
started the
and it
show.
was the seats were already packed. Everybody was
So-
sitting down focused on him.
So it was I didn't know people actually came out to see me perform. So for me now, just kind of like, okay, maybe I'm thinking that maybe we'll do it differently next time. Maybe I'll still open the show, who never knows. But I have to take into context
No,
that.
no, you have to be
You have to
moving.
go in, yeah.
You have to be moving
Like number 3.
But like
From 1 to 3.
Yeah.
3 to 5. 5 to end.
close. Yeah.
Amen. But that's my takeaway. Just see how many people actually came out to see me perform.
Yeah.
And I didn't think it was that thought because like there's an amazing lineup. So you could pick anybody from my lineup and say that was your current blah blah blah. Yeah, I bet come through, have a good time.
Yeah, I don't think people took in that the person that closed the show is Canada's Got Talent.
Yeah, but
like finalist
and
semi-finalist.
I'm gonna let you jump in real quick and say your takeaway and highlight. But I just feel like we need to start looking at comedy differently.
Yeah.
We don't like again like it's fine to have A-list guys, whatever. But we want to do a homegrown show.
Yes.
Make sure that people are not paying too much.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. And there's great comedians. So we just gotta, look inward as a community and Nigerians need to start going to comedy more, man. Like someone asked me Nigerians actually like comedy. I was like, are you okay? Comedy is a big industry in Nigeria right now.
Super big.
It's big. So why can't we replicate that to a certain degree? So I mean, God willing, a bigger venue next year. More big things coming. So yeah, shout out to everybody. Thank you for your support, man. And yeah, love. Even how about you?
Pardon me, I got takeaways.
Of course.
Oh, highlights. I got highlights.
Oh.
Highlights is linked to Shamsi's. This thing is like actually, the sold out part of it, right? Sold out part of it, and so because of the sold out, I appreciate people that come out to actually see us, to actually support us, friends of friends, because we had some of our close friends that actually brought people to come see us.
Yeah.
So I really, really appreciate that that support, even though some of them were last minute. One guy take time. Even though some of them were last minute, but I love.
Hey, she said next time say my name.
Yeah, no. Van Guy is gonna be like on VIP list on the next ones. So like supports like that, because things are not usually complete if family is not there.
Yes.
Right. So I like that we're getting support from home. From when I say home, it's not Africa.
And even if they can't
here.
make it, they either do give away or they support us by
Yes.
promoting it and sharing
Yeah.
it to other people that end up showing up.
Yeah. So my other highlight is the team. We keep to our time mostly. Nobody's perfect in this life. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, we did pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like
We started 7:43.
Yeah. So like
10 minutes. That's
yeah,
perfect.
Yeah.
bro.
So like
Thank you
because-
very much.
because I'm going to throw this out there. Somebody actually messaged me and was like, okay, I bought my ticket.
He's
Are
like,
we actually going to start on time, or are we going to do Nigerian time?
I remember seeing
And
that
then-
message.
Yeah, and I'm like, I can beat my chest that like we actually do. Like when I say don't go and see me at a show that I'm just an affiliate, it's not
Yeah.
really my show.
Yeah.
And you associate me with that show starting late. But when it's my show, we actually keep to time, right? So I'm going to say, like, if we are going to have any runarounds, we'll probably be getting everybody situated, and that will probably be like within 10 to 15 minutes, but we generally start on time. And we did as we always have been. And the only thing that actually carries a bit longer is because the show is so good, it's almost like
People are having
there's
too much
just
fun.
way too much content and people are still having fun, right? That cost us a lot more, Shabo. You guys do it. Anyways,
Y'all would not know about this one.
third highlight is the comics there. They were actually great from open to close. They were actually pretty good. Some people run late a bit, but it's understandable. Downtown Toronto is crazy, right? So we appreciate everybody being professional and stuff. And now, what's the other one? Takeaway. So these ones were highlights.
Yeah.
So takeaway is our team. We're getting better, and we can only, we only have ourselves to compete with. Really, like I don't see any team better than this one. In event organizing, it's crazy. Like we go to our own show, we do everything, and we set up and we tear down. Bro, you know what? You know what that means?
Yeah.
I don't think they get it.
No, I don't think you guys understand.
We actually set up and we tear down.
Like the chairs that you guys sat on, we opened and set up for you. And then when you
personal.
finished, we
It's personal
picked them
because
up.
the venue don't give us to be like, don't worry, we got
Yeah.
this.
No.
Right, we'll do it the way we want because we want our people to sit the way we like them to sit. Right, so we are curating the seats as long as
We
you know.
counted though. We counted them chairs, but we still didn't have enough.
Yeah. So
Thank God.
so it's always like the takeaway is like the team. We can only get better. So I implore us to keep pushing ourselves. If we have any ideas, we'll throw it there. We'll keep making things better. And Dre, keep sparking that creative juice because to be honest, my own not is spark. So keep getting these ideas because we're here for a long ride.
Yeah, man. I just want to address this whole we didn't have chair. The venue said this is capacity.
Yeah.
That's capacity I put. The venue should provide the chairs. So it's not really our fault.
It's their
not really
fault.
our
I went by the venue structures.
Yeah.
It was when I had arranged the chairs.
I realized.
I realized that
The math is not matching.
Michael, how about you? What was if you have any highlight or takeaway?
To be honest, I'm a big fan of like helping you guys when I can. Like
Aw.
anytime we get together and we're doing one of these things, like it's a highlight for me, right? Helping you guys.
If you want to see Michael, these like you want to come to the show, you will see him.
you won't see me.
Yeah.
You won't see me. You will not see me.
You will not see him.
I repeat, you will not see me.
Don't try it. Don't try.
I'll be around, but you will not see me.
And if you hesitate, we can kick you out.
This
Yeah, go
way,
ahead.
Take
as
away.
for takeaway, like something you said, I realized too. We've gotten like a lot more efficient
Yeah.
doing this over time. Because I remember when
Auntie.
yeah,
It's probably going to be
yeah,
auntie. Yeah.
a lot of
The
stuff
first
yeah,
auntie.
Like we're always just trying to get through, But now we're more like
Okay, we know this. We have
we know
this.
everything is structured. We
Yeah.
we get in, we do the job, and we're out. We clear everything out. It's beautiful.
Yeah. That's dope, man. Shout out to everybody. You guys, look out for the next event if you're in the city of Toronto.
'Cause
you know,
as always.
or in Ontario. Just, make the journey. It's worth it.
Naza is not here, but shout out to him.
Yeah.
He held his
fort
fort down too.
with his
That's-
gavel.
And his
Bro.
dad vibes.
Bro, that gavel is the OG, bro. Wherever you found that shit, bro, he going to museum.
I saw the picture he sent us.
Going to museum.
I have
Yeah.
found the gavel. And he's sitting in his car like that. And I said, oh my God.
I want to start with this. So I went to a party a few weeks back, and I didn't get to talk about it. Well, it happened before the show. It was an piano party. Major
Okay.
League DJs were in town.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I heard
Everybody
about
was
that
there.
one.
Huh?
I heard about
Everybody
that one.
was there.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody was
Different groups that I know
okay.
were there. So I was clicking story,
It
story
wasn't the
after
regular.
story.
It was mostly the women, you know.
Yeah,
the
it
guys were not
was-
there.
It was story after story. I was seeing them
Yeah,
there.
the
I'm
guys
like,
were
wow.
not there. They didn't understand their piano. They couldn't do for 5 hours. Now, me myself, I don't like personally. Like, I love my piano music, but I don't know if I can do
Too much of it.
too much of it. Like for the
Yeah.
entire night. That was all they like. They did play like the big Afrobeat songs, Last,
Yeah.
Ashake, like the One Day,
Yeah.
which shout out to them for recognizing Afrobeats is universal.
Yeah.
But the thing that I took away from it, right, is first of all, the girls that love my piano, bruh, they are not from this earth. Yeah, I was confused. I'm like, where do all these pretty girls come from,
Bro.
bro? And they are turning on.
And the way they're moving.
It's not it's not the kind of fine girl that they know they are fine and they're
Yeah.
just forming.
Yeah.
They are fine and they know it and
turning
they're
up.
turning up.
But these girls in the stories asking for a friend.
I didn't take any story. I just me. I go there and I go to I can't be
He
sharing
sees
this
with his
goodness.
eyes.
And regardless, the story it has been a month.
It's too late.
The crazy part is that even if I post this, I'll not be getting who's this one.
Yeah.
Who's that one?
Who's that?
Yeah.
Exactly. So even if I'm just panning like this, someone will who's down. So, anyways, yeah. So that was the first thing. The girls are pretty, like they are beautiful, melanin everywhere,
Okay.
bro. Like they can take my money. But on the other side, there were also some horny niggas.
Ooh.
Always, bro.
Bro, when
Like-
you see
like-
things moving like that,
Like no, but so it just made me like
Mans are down.
like,
down bad.
when it comes to so for me, because like no, the truth is we go to Afrobeat parties, right? There's
Yeah.
beautiful girls everywhere, but like this is my piano party was kind of different. But they're not necessarily all the horny niggas at these Afrobeat parties.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I was trying to decipher what kind of crowd my piano music attract. Guy, it was horny people.
See.
And niggas kept getting thrown out of the club. Like, I was like in the VIP
Oh,
section.
they were acting up.
Yeah. Niggas were getting reported.
Yeah, that's a
Security was working.
desperate thing.
Security was working. I'm not even joking. Like,
Damn.
And I think the niggas think that the move that they'll give you drink and they not have access to like
Yeah.
grind.
Yeah.
They all know that drink
Does not mean shit.
doesn't mean shit anymore.
Where I know that this thing is bad is the girls that do like on Instagram, right? Where they post their dance videos. They obviously intentionally wear those skirts or gowns that when you do small movies pulling up, you have to drag it down again.
But they should not. That should not.
No, I'm not saying they should not. I'm
okay.
just saying that package is there. So it's like you can see it. So when you hear I'm a piano, even me, I'll think, damn, I'm gonna see girls that are gonna be like that. So they hard, like I'm gonna be there, but it doesn't give them this thing. Guys misbehaving like
Yeah, man. No, so I'm a piano music is definitely on some demon kind of level, man. Cause that shit is like people are like sweat, like no, understand.
They're going.
Yeah, everything.
They're doing ab workouts by the end of it. That's why they have 6-pack.
I couldn't get it, man. I didn't get it. And then like so, shout out to Moonraiser. He was the one who kind of organized with the venue, and so he invited me out, and so I went. So I was in the VIP section. So the VIP section is here, and then the DJs are in another booth just right in front of me, and they're like, "Oh, coming to the booth." And I was like, I looked at the booth, and it needed the kind of energy to be in that booth area. You can't just go, you know, as Afrobeat party, your guys will just come because you're the DJ. They just want to stand behind you, just be doing bodyguard with their dark shades on. This one, I'm
have
sure
to be
they would
hyped.
have kicked you. They would have kicked me out. I was like, yo, I can't be in there because I just came to relax, and the energy inside.
Yeah.
Or that'd be like sauna. It was like a sauna in there, man. Like it was hot. It was hot.
after the hot.
But yeah, man, that's why I just want to just recap that because
It looked vibes. I like the
it
place.
was really good. I want to go to more, but I would say this: like, if you guys are going to do something like that, just incorporate a little bit Afrobeats, man. Let's
Promote
get
a
that.
little more. Or maybe I wasn't like. I'm not inside the community that didn't see it because everybody knew about it. But like I saw it last
be
minute.
you have to be a part of them kuruza.
Yeah, that's the
Them
thing.
kuruza. Now, just I think we're gonna have some Afrobeats in there. Just a little set. Let's all shout, Hazama. Yeah, that
Salam alaikum. Assalam.
What's the other thing that happened to me? I showed up to a birthday party 3 hours late.
3 hours.
Yep.
Yeah, let me break this
Hosting
down.
it.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
hosting the birthday party.
Was it the one that you called me?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bro, first of all, so I was booked for this party and it was a 50th. So crazy thing is I had done the husband's 50th a few years back.
Yeah.
So I was doing the woman's 50th this year. So guy, me, I've never been late to an event in my life that I'm hosting. Never. Worst case scenario is I got there, 5 minutes I start.
Yeah.
That's the worst that's happened, but that's like only once, and I remember that very well. And the reason why that happened was I go to the venue and I realized I didn't bring my pants.
Oh, so you had to go back and
So I
get
had,
it.
to, I had to go buy somewhere else. I was far away from who had to go buy new pants that wasn't fitted, nothing. But I hacked it. So it was an accident, bro. That's what happened.
You
And
got
then they
stuck.
closed highway. So then after rerouting us on the curb,
Yeah.
you know, when you go on the right drive so that
Yeah.
all the cars had. I was in that traffic for at least 2.5 hours.
Damn.
And my venue was 15 minutes away. It was so painful. And so the planner, shout out to her. If you guys are looking for a planner, check out Weddings by Sisters. Dope event planner, Laura. She was on the phone with me, bro, calling me. All the pressure she was getting, she was transferring it to
Just
me.
transferring it.
And then at some point, I'll be calling all my different friends, giving them the pressure. I call Shem to give her own pressure.
Yo, I received that pressure.
Yeah,
Hard.
because man, like I was beaten, and like
Yeah.
you know when like the woman knows your job, she knows your work, and like it's not going the way she wants it to go because they had to get someone else to just fill in while I was there. I felt really bad for her. So when I got to the venue, overtime, I put in overtime. I started the event midway. I started the event again. I had to put it overtime, and it was crazy because the thing about me is like my setup for sound is very like I have to adjust my sound here and there because like I have a very deep voice.
Yeah.
So I couldn't adjust it. So I have to just be winging it on the fly. But anyways, I've never felt that kind of pressure before in my life. Like I've never felt that anxious. Like I was shaking so much so that once I got to the venue and everything had started,
Like your hands are still.
Yeah, I was about to ask if you're still nervous when you
I,
got to
yeah.
this thing.
By the time I recovered and everything, the next night he was hunger.
Yeah.
Hunger from nowhere.
Because you did so much work.
You
Yeah.
exert so much energy just
Yeah.
like dealing with that anxiousness and pressure. And honestly, I don't wish that on anybody. Just like
It's bad. It's a bad feeling.
and I realized that some people actually just show up late to these things. And I'm like, how do you guys do it?
How do you live with yourself?
Yes. And they feel no way about
Like,
it.
you know, the time you're supposed to be there, you're looking, you're still showering. That's crazy.
That's crazy, man. Last thing about events. I went to a party and
Yeah. Dre has been out too.
Out and
I
about.
thought I'd be relaxing.
Relaxing. All
It
right.
makes sense now.
I wanted to connect with the organizer through the party, and I wanted to connect with him. Just network future collaborations.
Yeah.
So the party was good. I'm not going to say the name. I just want to get to the point of this matter. So at the end, so when I was chilling with a group of people, and obviously like there were girls in the mix, there were guys in the mix. I knew everybody except this one lady. And so me, to do the nice thing, I'll try to be like, hey, how you like, kind of like introduce myself.
Yeah, no, obviously.
So my pickup line has always been, if I don't know anybody, I'll be like, I don't know how to say what's your name. I go with I didn't get your name.
Yeah.
I didn't give it.
That's what she said.
Damn.
You see,
Shots fired.
That's a setup for yourself. You set yourself up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
did.
can't
But-
extend
but-
yourself.
It has been working.
But he usually uses it. I always hear
That's what I'm
him
saying.
use
It has been working.
Yeah.
It's always worked.
It only
Yeah.
takes once for it to.
It only takes one for you to realize, oh,
So I was like, I was like, oh, okay. What's your name? And she proceeds to say she doesn't give out her name.
No worries. Have a good night too.
And I was like, okay, I guess that's the energy you're putting out there. Then she realized who I was.
And she changed it.
Then she changed it.
And then she went like, your beard is nice.
Come on, no, that's embarrassing.
yeah, that's a weak comeback.
And then she needed it right back home.
That's
And I was
Next
just
time.
like, I just like,
Choose your words.
so my thing I wanted to ask you is, when do you know to put your guard up? Because I guess she was trying to put her guard up, but like, it's a conversation where all of us are already, everybody kind of knows everybody there. We're just not saying, oh, Dre, or you.
that one no big guard. That one is just forming
So
unnecessary.
when do you
No,
choose to
no.
do that?
No, it is.
Usually it's the vibe from the guy. Like if I've already seen you from far and your vibe is off, like from your movements, my guard is already up.
Well, how'd you
But-
gauge vibe like that? Like, phone is I need to
bro.
take classes.
No, women instincts are like if your vibe is off, I can tell your vibe is off.
Nah, her vibe was off.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do anything to. Everybody was laughing, and I was like, "Yo, let me not be the awkward. Let me."
But sometimes they're being stush about it. Like they give you the wall to make you do more hard work when most people will be turned off, but a lot of guys would actually do a lot more work to try and find out what her name is. You know?
Yeah, if it doesn't
Some
now
people
work, do not
use
ask
it that
about
way.
your beard and
But
stuff.
me, if I use the line of I don't give out my names, it really means I don't want to talk to you. So don't even try. Because I rarely do that.
But don't you have to be in like a certain like let's look at society for a second. Don't you like let's forget this equality thing. Let's put equality aside because
Yes.
yes, we agree everybody should be equal.
Yeah.
But doesn't it take a certain kind of person to just be like that?
What do you mean?
Like I feel like someone that would do that to me would be like Cardi B.
Yeah. It's true.
So
No,
like a certain status.
like a certain
Status,
status.
right,
Like
yeah.
Certain
You jumped
not
foul.
necessarily. Some people,
I don't want to call anybody that I know.
feel you,
You know what I'm
I feel
saying?
you.
not necessarily, because some people don't see it that way. Some people see it as just like a way of protection.
How does that protect you? Because if I was a different kind of person,
If
I'm like agitated and I'm like, oh, that's how you feel.
yeah.
Are you okay?
No.
But I feel some
But
people.
that's
like,
also
you
a
can
test.
find-
But that's also a test for us. If you're already getting agitated from me just telling you I don't give out my name, then it's already like walk off. Like if you're getting ticked off from just me saying
Well, you
I
gotta
don't
look at
want
the
to give you my
security-
name.
You got to get the security element of it.
The security element, normally girls don't do that if they're by themselves.
Okay.
Usually they don't do that if they're by themselves.
Okay.
If they're by
I'll
themselves, they
take
find
that.
a way to go around it by saying no, or just saying I'm not interested, or I have something to say, or I have a boyfriend or something. But if they say something like that, that means they know they have backup.
Okay.
And they don't want to just be giving out their names, you know.
how pretty is your name? Which name we never hear?
No, you throw a girl's name, you can find out online.
Yes, it's
don't want
very
that.
easy to stalk people. We get too many stalkers.
But it's like me, they hardly ask if we vibe. If I see a feeling negative, me, I know they.
So what's better, right? What's better? You dance with a guy or you dance with a girl all night long. You guys whatever, and you don't even know her name.
That sounds fantastic. But
That sounds fantastic.
carry on.
Sometimes that's how it
just carry
works.
on.
If
Just-
the
just
vibe is
wait,
good,
just
the
carry
vibe
on.
is
Finish.
good.
Is there anything else you want to
Finish.
add?
Is there anything you want to
Yeah.
add? Because I've only heard good news.
Because so far that has been 8 years of my life.
Me,
Yeah, bro,
usually for girls to just up and dance with you, that means they're already comfortable with you.
It means the
But
vibe is already
we're
it
right.
means the
vibing.
vibes are.
Whatever your name is, it really does not matter in that situation.
Facts.
If I'm already vibing with you, I'm dancing with you. I don't need your name. You don't need my name.
Wow.
Damn.
I feel like that's very, very impolite.
And if
Let me
to be honest,
let me
But
at
You guys
least-
are grinding
if
each other.
I approach
Wait,
you
wait,
and
wait,
it's
wait.
only for dance,
Yes. You don't need
I
name.
don't need your name.
You really don't.
You guys are grinding each other. There's nothing polite about
I
that.
mean, really and truly, if you ask me, I'll probably be like,
If you
I'll
really,
probably say if
yeah.
but I
So are you saying
I
that?
can't lie. If you
If
ask me,
you-
I'll mumble something while
I'll
the music
mumble,
is
yeah,
loud.
yeah.
If
I'll
you,
mumble like,
if
Why
you
you wanna know,
really enjoyed that dance, then yeah, you can
They
ask the
cannot
name
go for that,
to
be
go
like,
and,
yeah.
and talk more and
Yeah,
all that.
yeah.
But if it's just a dance, it's just a dance.
Facts.
You know?
Damn. I don't even dance. I just
Same.
we just
you're-
be connecting. Like just be seeing you.
You're going about it from your work side.
What do you mean? By work side? I didn't go to work. I went to
we
chill.
went to chill.
Yeah, you want to
Socialize.
chill, but regardless, when you approach people, you approach them as you're looking to connect.
That's true, sure.
You're always looking to connect.
When
You're
you
always
ask the name,
looking
you know they
to
connect.
exchange.
No. To be honest,
from
like,
his
if
from
you notice,
he's
by default he kind of tries
yeah.
to connect.
So
with
his
the
job
person.
is to have
What do you want us to do?
No.
no, but like
Get to know them.
your job is based on connections. Like
Yeah.
organizers,
Yeah.
all of that connecting helps you do that. So
Yeah.
if every time you see somebody you don't know, your first thought is like, okay, let me find out what this person's name is. You never know, we might have something we can exchange. And that's how I see it when it comes to you.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But we
It
don't
does
do it that way.
We're just
Mashallah.
protecting ourselves.
Malaikum.
I don't usually give out my real name in the club.
What'd you say?
However-
What'd you say?
What's like your go-to?
Tonamo.
No,
No,
I just say
that's
Chelsea.
weird.
Chelsea.
Yeah, because it sounds like my name. So like
So
sometimes
if you find out
sometimes-
later, they could be like,
You
oh,
don't
maybe
even look.
because
You don't
of
look
the
like a
music.
Chelsea.
Exactly, but sometimes it's so loud.
The person didn't hear her
Yes.
well.
Yes. Sometimes if you say it loud, what?
I'm trying to figure out what he's going to say. I'm on here.
No, but sometimes if I say just my regular name and it's too loud, they don't hear it. The first thing they think of is Chelsea. So
Cool.
I just like, yeah, that's the one. My name is Chelsea then for the night.
Dang.
So what's a better approach at the club? Someone like you know how like you want to ask a girl for a dance, you just walk up and start like try to shimmy your way.
don't do that.
No, that's
Nah, then they'll
that's,
do that.
bro. That
They'll
oh
do
my
that.
goodness, that
That's
thing,
creepy.
that thing. They've banished that. Like I feel like they should banish that. You know the funny thing, yeah. I went to this party. Binta dragged me to this party on Saturday, right? Bro, I saw this guy. We know him. We
We don't know him, please.
well, we don't. The way this guy was going at this babe, I was in the corner. Me, I married the wall. I was there. I'm like,
Take it
Leave
easy,
her
bro.
you can't be doing this. You can't be doing this. Like really, and like everybody's looking. Nobody's grinding anybody.
Yeah.
It's that situation whereby the ones dancing, they're dancing by themselves. Guys are busy. Like, and it was like an indoor pool party, right?
Yeah.
So guys are busy dancing, doing their own thing. Girls, they are dancing. So this girl was dancing. Bro, this guy stand beside you know that he's trying to go. He just look at me, almost tried to. I'm like, bro, it's time for this. Don't pass.
They don't do that again.
Like, don't do that.
Because the moment you slide
Don't
behind,
do that.
she's gonna stop and,
it's like,
walk away.
I'm telling you, because nobody was grinding anybody, so it's like people are actually looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
Like
People are looking at you. It was easier when like house parties those days be packed. You understand? Everybody, once you see anybody squeezing to grind there, you can just squeeze behind them and they grind. They will think somebody's part. In fact, you just grind and go away. Nobody will probably notice you.
But they'll do that thing when they will look back.
Yeah, some of them can still do it, right?
Or
But-
the friend will tell you.
Yeah, or the friend will tell, but this one is an open space. It's like,
Oh, you didn't know?
it's like, yeah, their friend will tell. Some of their friends actually step in
Yeah.
and push you away, or
We don't.
their
Pu-
friend
no,
will
we don't. We just pull the friend
or put the friend, yeah.
and we turn her around to dance with us.
See all these scopes. No, well, so true.
Bro.
Nah, man, I learned this in 2010
Okay.
that if you didn't take a girl to the club, it's and you're not a popular guy. Like you're one of those guys that just go to the club and you buy your Heineken and you sit in the corner. Chances are that you should just do that
Sit in the corner.
and don't worry about like being embarrassed. Like take your chances if you will, but
Yeah.
I learned that in 2010, like back in Nigeria, and that was just kind of my vibe. I'm going to go to the club. I really want to dance. I'm going to take a girl who we have a connection, we have a vibe, you know, that likes to actually dance.
But like sometimes, like in club, you can like catch eyeline.
No, if you connect,
I've been going to the club for 10 years.
you never catch
It
it.
has not happened to me.
I'm
Yeah,
dead.
you open your eye.
I wear shades.
I wish
They are not. You're ignoring it. You're not.
They do.
No,
They
but
do
see what happened.
Terminator.
See what happened. Like I went to the club one time in Peterborough, and this is the reason why I don't dance in the club. I danced with someone's girl. Well, a girl at the time. I didn't know it was someone's girl. These niggas nearly jumped me outside.
Good.
As I dey see him now. If that thing altercates a little bit too much, I see somebody's land getting sold to bail him. So I understand where you're going from here on.
So since then, it just kind of
she's
give
in
me.
the wrong
It
group.
just kind of give me
Yeah,
PTSD.
Yeah, boy, it's the one that almost got.
Yeah,
jumped.
but I'm not those got jumped.
That's
She's never gonna catch a flame for it.
But
That's
niggas,
wrong.
but niggas wouldn't speak English.
No.
I mean, they spoke it, but like they prefer speaking their language.
Yep.
So yeah, since then I don't.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah.
Unless they come to you.
So wait, the eye thing, you think is a bad move?
The what?
Sometimes, like if you catch like the girl's eyeline, and you guys are like, you know,
If she's holding eye contact, she's
Yeah.
feeling you.
yeah, right.
If
So
she's
so
not
that
holding eye
happened to me
contact,
at a
then move on.
party last summer. Because I think about it now, because me and the girl were friends now, and like we're in the same booth. You mean like you're there with me?
Don't bring me to this. Don't bring me to this. On that boat that I was holding my life, please don't.
It was not a boat party. It was on the club.
Oh, the club. Wait.
Yes, I was holding my leg.
No, even I was there with me. I remember. No, me and me. Were always,
Nigga, stop emphasizing on this.
always there.
Stop emphasizing.
So this girl was giving the eye contact. Me, I was just like, I don't know what's going on here, man.
And me, I wasn't there. Me, I was just looking somewhere.
I think that crazy thing though, like I came late. We came late, so we got to the booth where we were all at. There were niggas already in the booth.
Yeah.
And this girl's giving me eye contact. Man, like I don't know who's in the booth. I don't know who's who.
Yep.
And like,
So if she's giving you, she's either squeezing her face because you came late and you're entering a booth.
No.
that might be
Squeeze
her.
face is
Or-
different.
yeah, wait now.
Or she was giving you eye contact because she was feeling you.
Long story short,
She was feeling you.
she was feeling me.
There you
It was
go.
like, she just came and started dancing on me. And obviously, like, I was like, yo, I don't know what's going on, man. So I'm like trying to escape. Like I'll do the,
Oh, I think I remember.
You know, the 1-2 shuffle. You do like ga ga ga. Like the DJ just changed. So you just change your move.
Bro, those ones, bro.
You just like DJ change. Once they change, you're just like okay. And you walk away. Yeah. So I did that. Like I did that. And I just kind of like left. Yeah. But yeah, you remember now.
So I am right when I say things.
No, it's true. Like, cause that eyeline thing.
That's why I wear shades and I look down. I want to be catching eye contact unnecessarily.
In different
tell you, like-
That's why I make sure
some
not to
taught
make
me,
eye
like,
contact
always
with just
wear a hat.
anybody.
Always wear.
So you can use it to cover your eyes sometimes.
Or just be on your phone consistently.
But that's why I make sure not to make eye contact with just anybody.
But like real story. That's why I was like back in the day. Now Shems doesn't like going to the club anymore with us.
He used to use me as a buffer.
I just go with Shems and I just stay beside her.
He
Like,
just messaged me. People would think we're dating.
Shems, you need to come out of retirement, man.
Yeah.
We need you outside the club more, man.
Just come back.
So
come
that
back.
we cannot be giving this eye contact.
So you just want to use me.
No, not using you. We're friends.
No.
Come on. We're
we
friends.
are.
We're friends.
What's our
Yeah.
friends for?
Are we not friends?
We are friends.
Yeah, what are friends for? You have to help each other.
Friends are supposed to support each other. So
We are,
yeah.
but that's what we are doing now.
support
That's what
me.
we are.
Support me by being a homebody. Let me be in my house.
We have supported
enjoy
you
my
so. We've
warmth.
supported you so far.
It's time for you to support
Time
them.
for you to support them.
Fine.
So in other news, let's jump into I guess the elephant in the room. So you know,
The sad news.
sad news.
The sad news. How do you say?
News is news, please.
So in the
The sad
last,
multiple
we're recording what Tuesday. So in the last
statements,
24 to
situations.
48 hours, first of all, take off.
Yeah.
Lost his life. So condolences to his family. Prayers up.
Rest in peace.
You know,
Take off.
It was back to back things. That's what's crazy about it. Like back to back, unexpected. That's movement. I think there was another singer too, Ali B, some AY something.
I didn't.
But
check
he's
that
he's
out.
been in a coma for 2 months.
Yeah.
Somebody posted him up as well.
And you know,
Davido's son.
Davido's son, his first son.
That one is heartbreaking.
There's
Just turned 3 years, not too long.
Yeah.
there's nothing. You know, our prayer is always that we should never
Live past.
Our parents should not bury us. You know,
Yes.
that's always the prayer. And you know, I saw something where they said the child's coffin.
Yeah.
It's heavier than a regular coffin just because of the weight and you know the brevity of.
Especially the situation, how it happened. Like
And I mean, let's first of all talk about takeoff. The fact that it's a black on black. It's almost like it sounds like it's a black on black thing.
yeah.
And it's senseless. It's horrible that we're still doing the thing where black people are killing black people.
Mm-hmm.
Where we need to be supporting ourselves, uplifting ourselves. Like I don't care what the situation is, dice game, poker, gambling, whatever.
Gang, whatever, doesn't matter.
It's a game. But
Yeah.
I don't think that anything needs to lead. Like
To shooting up
how angry do you have to be to shoot on another brother?
person.
'Cause that's your brother. I know they're like how angry that you cannot walk it off. That you can't go and buy chicken and eat it off. Like how? Like you know what I'm saying?
Or
So,
even fist fight. Oh, have we? Did we forget about using?
nah, fist fight is it's no longer a thing.
It's no longer a thing.
Settle it quick.
Now that's why they are using gun. They can go back to fist fight for all I care, to be honest.
You know?
I do hope that the people come to justice. My only thing with the whole situation, you know, Ifeanyi and Takeoff and everything is, let me focus on the Ifeanyi situation for a second. Is first of all, like social media is crazy. Where now you find out your family member has passed away online. Before you hear
Actually,
about
before
it.
you hear about it,
And so that sucks, you know. And I think that we as individuals in the era and life that we're in, we've forgotten how to mourn.
Yeah.
I think we've forgotten actually how to mourn. I saw a post where someone said the one thing that our parents and ancestors got right is they know how to mourn.
Yeah.
And if you kind of deep that a little bit, I'm not going to say that that's entirely true, but I
think it is.
And you're allowed to think so. I just do want to be 100% say 100% because like I'm not a lot of people have died in my family, but the ones that have passed away, their souls continue to rest in peace.
Yeah.
We just treated it as family. We didn't have to. You didn't even know. If I didn't tell you, you don't know.
Yeah.
But now social media has come to a thing like everybody has an opinion. Yeah. Everybody wants to talk about it.
Everybody wants to
share.
Everybody wants an explanation.
We've become desensitized to the idea, and now it's becoming a trending thing.
Because in this situation, the focus is not even the fact that a young child died. The focus is how it happened, who was there, what happened, what are the details, when this, when that, when that. It's not what matters.
And it's not even only that. It was like, if you actually check a lot of the social media trends or whatever, it's almost like each person wants to appear as if their information is the legit one. So it's like a vibe for social media validation.
Yeah.
I carried the best source of information. Like even some people will screenshot the messages they were messaging the people closest to the family that were there at the hospital. So you're texting them trying to find out. So maybe if the person reply, oh, somebody's showing concern.
Yeah.
Only for you to screenshot it and post it on your story. Just to validate, oh, I'm talking to somebody close to the family. This is the news I'm hearing from the source. Why do you have to
Spread it.
feel like that?
Yeah.
Why do you have to feel like you?
Why do you need to update us?
Why do you need to update us?
on someone's passing?
Yeah, why do you need to be CBC?
No, not real.
Like,
it really, that's what
So
it is.
I feel like we as a society need to revisit
Or know
the
where to draw
idea
the line of
on
privacy.
how to mourn. Once you've heard that someone's passed away, people need time to grieve,
get through
to
it.
deal that with that situation. You know what I'm saying? Especially at the level of which Davido is at. He's a superstar, so obviously like the press would be large. So we need to give them time to mourn.
You should not wait for somebody to post a statement about respecting my privacy to now then
now
respect the
their
privacy.
Yeah.
No, from the moment you hear a news like that, put yourself in their shoes. If you would expect something where you need peace, you don't want anybody to talk to you, you should be treating them the same way. Doesn't matter which level they are, how famous they are, who they're fighting, who they're against. If you're Team Davido, Team Wizkid, Team whoever, it really does not matter. In that situation, they're a human being. They lost a child. Give them peace.
And if you're gonna message anybody, message them, express your condolence, and keep
And
it
that's
moving.
it. And keep it to yourself.
Nobody needs to know that aspect.
I think the crazy thing is how a lot of us, or majority of us agree that Instagram is it's a fake life. Like the lifestyle on Instagram is
Yeah.
fake. And then this situation happens, and then some people come online to argue about like why we all shouting, condolence to Davido's son, Davido. What happened to the other children?
What the
And
hell?
I'm like, you say we live a fake life on social media, and you come on this fake app that you've created
To come and ask for shout outs for other
come and
people.
ask for this same do you know what I'm saying? Like my thing is, forget the whole morning,
Yeah.
right? Why do we do this thing as humans? Something happens. Instead of focusing on what's happening, we now bring a situation that happened earlier on to sort of validate what's going on right now.
Yeah.
And I get that we can do that in certain cases, but this is death. Why didn't you? I mean, I don't know if you did, but why didn't you say those things about that situation? So you say, okay, we're not talking about kids that are dying every day. Why did you say that then when that's happening? Why is it now when people choose to mourn or share condolences or whatever that you're now speaking up and making it for us, now taking the conversation away from what's actually going on? Okay, you want to do it, fine. Give it time.
You want to talk about it, that's fine. But
Give it time. Let people mourn. Again, we don't know how to mourn. We don't know how to grieve again. We don't know how to deal with death.
everything is a conversation. Everything is a debate, which it's not making sense anymore.
The truth is that the way it is that the further removed from the situation you are, the less you are to care about the actual situation, right?
And
Facts.
that's facts.
So what
That's
so what you not actually care about is just the information.
Yeah.
Like it's
And social media has made it easier to be
for
what was the
information
word?
to be out there, right?
No, what was the word you use?
For
Detached.
Detached.
Yeah.
It has made it easier to be detached from a
And let's
situation.
not forget that this is social media is where we see people live a fake life. So we have to take that and put that in context in everything we're doing. And then the other thing is why people are not selling. It's not time to sell stuff.
Bro,
But they will
Pool net.
because they have
Pool.
they have traction, right?
Oh shit! Ain't no way.
Yeah.
no, it's
Pools,
really
pools,
wild
safeguarding materials.
because
pool
they're
nets.
they're trying to like
They
They have traction.
yeah. But like it's not the time.
push the sales.
It's not the time coming from a morning perspective, right?
Yeah,
But like
from a businessman, it's the
yeah.
perfect time. But
we
No,
know.
still,
We know.
yeah.
We,
No,
I-
it's just what it is. You can't expect people that don't care about you to care about you.
they just came out of business.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
but,
just how it is.
but they should expect the same thing. If you're pushing your business, I will talk shit, but because
Just like-
I don't
it's
care
just like-
about
it's
you.
just like when
That's the thing. But everybody feels the way humans are is that you feel slighted when it happens to you.
Yeah,
So
Yeah. When it happens to you, that's when it becomes personal.
of course.
it's just like a time when when the shootings in schools started happening, they started selling bulletproof backpacks.
Bulletproof backpacks. Yeah,
That's an incredibly sad thing to have to do.
Yeah.
yeah.
Bulletproof.
August, you go to Walmart, you buy bulletproof backpack.
It's crazy because we need to I saw
This country has become close to the other country now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 2 days ago or a day ago, there was a lockdown at a high school because somebody that was shot. Somebody died and one is in the hospital. That's a teenager.
But it's not legal here. Not like
But
Has
they
that
still
stopped
have
them?
it. You can still go to people have rifles.
Yeah,
People
you
can get-
have concealed carry. You can do concealed carry.
Yeah.
You have permits and all that. It's a lot more work,
It's
but
a
you
lot
still
more
do
work to
it.
get done, but
There's
they do
illegal
have it.
guns. They're still available. It's not as crazy as the states, but it's starting to become wild that we're having lockdowns.
So how are you supposed to send your child to school when like
Yeah, you at 6 years old, they know what a lockdown is. We do lockdown practices.
Wild.
Like if I tell you guys a lockdown, a 6-year-old can explain to me what a lockdown is and what you're supposed to do.
That's tough, man.
Yeah,
The world we live into. Living in.
I know.
But now, man, we need to learn how to deal with death. I think a lot of us don't know. I think that's something that we need to figure out. I saw this. I haven't seen the episode, but a friend of mine, shout out to Jelucci. She did an episode actually like just recently, dropped it like a couple of days ago, where they spoke about like dealing with death.
Yeah.
I might have to go check it out and report to you guys. But yeah, man, prayers up to the families of those involved. May their souls continue to rest in peace. May they find
Peace.
Yeah. For both Takeoff's family and
may they find solitude
Davido's
and yeah, it's crazy, man. Davido has lost so many people, and he's turning 30 this November, and he had like a lot of plans going into it.
he's young.
And
Wow.
I just can't, like, there's so many crazy narratives that will just start popping up here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he has a festival coming up in November somewhere in Atlanta. He's got so many things
He
happening.
has collaboration with Nike coming out.
And he just got back with Chuma, allegedly. I don't know
Yeah.
if they were on
They were
and
getting
off, but they're
married.
just, all that stuff. So it's just crazy.
That's crazy.
But yeah. Some other news. Elon Musk wants people to start paying for verified to be verified on,
I heard
You
that.
should.
on Twitter.
Like $4 something per month.
No, he started with 20.
Oh shit!
And then
That's per month.
people were like,
Okay, he started with that and
yeah,
then
they
dropped.
dropped to $8. But let's deep this for a second. If I wake up one day and I'm just verified,
Yeah.
like, should I be being like, you decided to verify
You
me,
decided to verify me.
right?
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
And now I get people's perspective that people are saying, the audience are saying, well, if you're verified, it means you have money.
No.
Which doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah.
Some influencers or creators are still hustling.
Yes.
They're still hustling. So
And
that's why, like, oh, you should be.
Influencers and hustlers don't always get paid with money.
Exactly. So I do think that there needs to be tiers. So I think that if they're going to charge, because Elon Musk's sort of response in the simple format makes some sense. He said that's how I knew Elon Musk is an Igbo man. He said you can't rely on advertisers
Elon
alone.
Musk.
Yeah.
Alone, you can't advertise, which makes sense because sometimes advertisers might back out. So if
Yeah.
they back out, you lose your client. So what's the way to keep your income coming? What's the way you can still like do more by having more? Is to sort of charge a fee. Netflix is doing so. HBO is doing so. All these other platforms are doing so, and most of them do have ads,
Yeah.
and they're doing so. So, in his own respect, he has a point. Now, my thing is, you can't like just charge everybody outright
Yeah.
because first of all, it's a public space.
Yeah.
Secondly, like people that are verified have different net worth. So I
Yeah.
feel like you need to figure out who's actually making money
Yeah.
and charge accordingly.
He should start. The first way to start is
Where are we even starting?
no, but like the first way to start is if you like Twitter by itself chooses to verify you, they should not pay. But if you want to apply to be verified, you should
Then you
pay
have to pay.
because you are putting
that
yourself
too.
in that situation. If Twitter chooses to, you gave me the
So is it
verification.
that
I
Twitter
should not
was
pay.
running at a loss before this?
No.
I don't know.
Right? Because
It's
if
a
they're
good
running
question.
at a loss, is it
For-
that he just wants to
No, the thing is for
Yes,
Elon
that's
Musk.
Probably.
maybe because what's just
Yeah, he
increase.
just wants to, after taking over, because eventually at some point he wanted to back out from the deal anyway,
Yeah.
right? But I think the narrative and the backlash that were coming with, so he went on, he has the money regardless, right? So now that he has bought it, man want to make money from it because Elon Musk has always been trying to triple his fold every time. So you can never stop a billionaire from
So my question is, do people make money from Twitter right now? Like
Some
a
people-
random
some people
person,
could.
right? Like the way people make money off YouTube.
I won't say they make money
No,
off
not as
Twitter.
crazy.
I would say they make money.
Of
But
advertising.
people that do like
their
space,
YouTube.
because like people that do the spaces now,
Spaces and
all this
all
stuff
those
that
things,
are
yeah.
verified,
Yeah.
that have a big platform and have like people advertise on those, like
Yeah.
whatever, they could make money off it.
I would say
What I'm
people
thinking
make
is
money.
that what I'm thinking is that like Twitter can kind of turn into something like YouTube too, and people can start actually doing content creation for Twitter. And if you're paying for like verification, you help, right?
Yeah, in a way.
So it
But
raises.
then again, you have to really think about which kind of content would you be creating for a platform that just allows you to speak your mind.
Yeah, but
yeah,
true.
but that you don't know what Elon is trying
Creating
to turn.
for-
Yeah, turn
Yeah.
it. Wants to
But
turn
he can't
Twitter
really
into-
make it similar to
Yeah.
any other app. Then what's the point of having that app?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
He might have plans.
It's like Instagram copying TikTok and then making the reels.
Yeah.
And then making the algorithm forcing us to just post reels.
That kind of happen on Twitter. What Twitter turned to IG? It's not
But that's what I'm saying. He has to make sure not to use things that have already been used or are very similar.
No, there's nothing's original. It's just your own version.
Yeah, he can just expand it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of math. There's a lot of explanation to it. You can't just charge outrightly.
Yeah.
Like, you got to figure it out. Like, people don't make, people make. You got to figure it out. And
Yep.
I feel like, yes, if people want to be verified, then maybe there should be a fee.
Yeah.
Speaking of fees, Netflix is introducing a $5.99 option
I
that
heard.
comes with ads.
That comes
Yes.
ad. Before
You wanna pay
during-
cheaper,
before during
you
the
get
movies
ads.
and stuff, and it's only one person, one account at a time.
So basically,
Active.
you're just watching TV.
Yeah. So if you're watching, because like sometimes two people can use the same name and watch at the same time.
Yeah.
But right now it has to be one person logged in.
I feel.
Wait.
For the $5.99 one, not the
Oh,
regular one.
Karen. Because that thing sounded so.
He's side eyeing you.
No, you get the one where they use where we say person they use. I don't say that they use that.
I think it's time to just go to the Indian guy that sells
The box.
Android box. Because all of this doesn't make sense. The reason why I don't necessarily watch TV that much is as
The
part
ads.
of advertisement. Get your coin.
Yeah.
I watch it for like the things I want to watch, basketball, whatever. But
Yeah.
those things,
World Cup.
my Netflix, like come on. Like there's a reason why I paid for. I'm watching Netflix.
Yes.
No interruption.
Yeah.
That whole week in week out stuff is annoying.
Me too, right? I paid Netflix
How
to
will-
binge.
How will you carry on a
stuff.
binge watch journey for like so many years and then just decide one day like
Let me drop 3 episodes. Next
Friday.
week, 2 episodes. Next week, 2.
that's crazy.
Exactly.
Can we go back to drop 1 season, please and thank you?
Nah, it's because they want to like
Stretch it.
yeah, they want to,
They want the streaming, the views, the hype up, but no, that's not how it is.
Yo.
Please let us talk about all of it at once.
This Halloween that just finished here. Did you guys hear news?
What
About-
news?
So first of all, from Korea already,
Oh
there
yeah,
was
that
a
one was
stampede.
scary.
more than 150 people died.
Because of Halloween?
They actually gathered in their square. It's almost like a party district or whatever,
So
right?
what caused the stampede? A ghost?
No crowd. It's the human beings. It's actually
They crushed.
It's the actual human beings. They actually crushed.
trying to find a correlation.
Yeah, but yeah, they came out to party for Halloween
And then they got crushed.
because it's the first technically fully open, no restriction
Halloween.
party, right?
Yeah.
Halloween party, and bro, stampede and teens were dying.
That's how people.
Actually, teens.
But like, I'm sorry to say this. Is it not expected? Why? Let me explain.
People have forgotten to be socialized.
Exactly. We've been hunkered down for 2 years.
Yeah.
We don't know how to act.
Especially Asian countries.
When
They're even worse than us.
universities first opened up, when people started going back on campus, the amount of harassment, the rate of harassment that was
going
went through
on.
the roof.
Yeah.
So it's like you let these people out for the first time, really, and then you bring a big holiday. Like Halloween this year, is by far probably one of the biggest like income, whatever how you want to put it.
'Cause everybody decided
income
to do it.
Period.
Yes.
This year because everybody was doing it.
Yep.
Everybody, everybody. So again, it sucks that it happened.
It's very sad,
Very, very sad, but
but it's also expected.
those kind of things they needed to be in a controlled environment. They couldn't just
how long
like,
will you do it before like it calms down about all these things? Like
I
You
think
just need to remain open.
No,
I guess.
you need to catch up on the socializing.
Yeah, you need to.
We are 2 years behind.
so we need to be
Mentally.
at least 2 years, I think, before we start to. Because think about it, like the summer, like let's come back to Canada for a second. The summer,
It was hot.
it was hot. A lot of African
Not temperature
clubs-
wise. It was hot.
a lot of African clubs opened up
Yes.
yeah.
and were full every weekend. All the clubs,
No event needed.
no even they didn't. All the clubs were full. Day party, night party, day party,
Night party.
every weekend for the entire summer. It's only now that we're not having some because it's cold,
Yeah.
but it's still packed. It's still packed. So just give me that idea that people have been hunkered down for 2 years in a place like Korea, where Korea's population is
A lot more than Canada.
it's just unfortunate, but
It's actually
So
crazy.
people don't know how to socialize anymore.
And they're even worse than us technically because the way they were locked down was like
Yeah,
crazy.
I heard they were kneeling.
Like
kneeling.
crazy.
Yeah, shut in.
Like they literally shut. You cannot come out. They bring the food to you. Even for us, lockdown, we still were able to go and get food.
Yeah.
You know, this one they bring the food to you
And like
down the stairs.
their food, both Korea and like China, like you have to order online and you're restricted on the portions you buy.
Exactly.
You're restricted on the portions you buy, so you can't even afford to eat full plates like you normally do.
So
Like, bro, I'm gonna die if I was there, bro.
no, but mentally, regardless,
Yeah.
mentally, most of us are behind 2 years.
Yeah. But then I was now looking at in Canada and US, I was now looking at people's costumes. Bro, I seen there was a video that Six Balls posted, right? One of them, actually there are two videos. One of them was a guy that walked into a bar with a Nazi uniform,
Yeah.
full on Nazi uniform.
Oh, he got kicked out, no?
Yeah, he got kicked out, but he was standing his ground, sort of like
Yeah, like he
was
didn't
proud
care.
of it. And the second video I saw was like teens that just either still in high school or have just graduated. Some of them did the blackface,
Yep.
so they painted the blackface and wore slave clothes,
Mm-hmm.
and then some of them wore the sheriff.
We're still doing that in 2022.
The sheriff.
Yes.
And the worst part is somebody was heckling them about this and like, do you know the gravity of what you're just doing?
They
And blah, blah,
don't.
blah, 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 blah. Do you know you can't have you almost cannot have a future after this because it's all online
Yeah.
and you can't go back to school. One of them commented, we dropped out of high school, so what?
Yeah, they don't.
Like, bro,
they really don't care.
Like they dressed as slave and slave masters. That's basically how they are in slave masters and the police. Then you understand? They basically lived the early this thing of slavery. So they wore like this. Like, it was just crazy. Big, full face black. Full yo, bro.
That's why I said mentally, they're behind.
Look at this.
If you graduated high school right now,
Full face
technically
black.
you are 16 years old, or
Yeah,
even
16.
15 years old.
Like or 17 if they finished.
Mentally, not physically.
Nah,
but
that,
like
that,
mentally.
that, that sucks that I was still doing that.
Look at this.
It's disrespectful, but they don't know what respect is anymore. So
Bro, it's actually crazy.
for them, it's their right of free speech.
We need to find out what city does it. You hear something like
Wisconsin,
Wisconsin,
South Carolina.
Arkansas. That's many kind of people. It can't be New York for sure, man. Because niggas will get
They'll
jumped.
get beat.
Speaking of Halloween, did you guys see any costumes that really stood out for you guys?
Yeah.
I like Cardi. I saw Cardi. I like Cardi. She
Yeah.
dressed like
She-
Simpson's wife. I believe.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Marge Simpson.
Yeah.
She did really good on that one.
PDD.
But PDD's Joker was amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
He nearly got into a fight.
Oh
Because
shit.
Did he?
apparently the person that he was talking to another actor, but the actor didn't know who he was.
Oh, I'm dead.
So next thing they're going at it, and the next is like, oh wait, that's
Wait.
PDD.
Yeah.
And next they start loving. What was it?
Yeah.
It's love. It's love.
Meg the Stallion.
I didn't see her.
It was a manga though. I think it was a manga, if I'm not mistaken,
Mm.
or an anime. I don't know.
Meg, not Meg. What's this guy called?
was
I
on
actually
her-
opened up a tab that had like a bunch of these.
Kevin Hart went as a Tyrion.
That was the funniest thing I saw.
Yeah,
and
like
his
that.
wife.
I'm
and his
glad.
wife
I'm
went
glad
as-
that he.
What is wife was?
I'm glad that he used.
She was the wife in the show.
She was the
I'm glad that he used the what do you call it?
the armor thing.
No, the picture he used.
Oh,
he
the
used,
picture.
He used the dwarf.
He used the dwarf picture. Yeah.
She was Mirko.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
That was Meg the Stallion.
Yeah.
from Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember Hot
Why,
Bae?
why you seeing them?
Know how the first picture she showed was just showing a lot of side effects.
Side effects.
Do you guys remember Hot Bae?
Hobby, what that is?
Back in the day, this guy cheated on this girl, and they did made a whole video.
Oh yeah.
Hurt Bae.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
one?
So they're like
They were facing each other
And it
and they
was-
were talking about like him
So I was
cheating on
asking
her.
questions about
Yeah.
like why do you cheat on me, blah blah blah. All this kind of
I think I
stuff.
remember it. I
You-
don't- I
you've-
don't think
you've
I watched
seen
it
it.
fully.
Apparently, she's engaged now, man,
Oh yeah.
To him.
to a different person.
Imagine.
Ah, good for her. Good for her.
She ain't hurt
Congratulations.
anymore. She's not going to be someone's actual bae.
Mm.
I saw this research, and apparently, there's a NASA is chasing an asteroid
Yes.
Cool.
that could make everybody a billionaire.
Huh? Oh, they should chase it too.
It does
But like my question,
Yeah.
where is
Asteroid.
this money coming from?
The other one I heard that they used the rocket to go and crash into
The economy will
asteroid
crash.
to see that if we can move it or not. Now they are chasing another one.
So
It's
there's-
like
NASA has confirmed it's launching a mission next year to explore an asteroid worth a whopping 10,000 quadrillion, enough to theoretically make everyone on Earth a billionaire.
So it's not millions, it's not billions, it's not trillions, it's quadrillions.
I'm with it though.
but the thing is, even if you are with it, is the money actually reaching people?
Yeah, that's
That's
the
actually the thing.
Oh, yeah,
That
I mean,
money is not
that's
reaching people.
if they're going to,
If they are going to reach
if they will
it.
find a way to make everybody a billionaire.
Even if they do
Even
Because
if they
how
reach it,
can
they are
you-
not going to.
no, even if they do, it's impossible because everything, the market will crash, everything will have to reset.
You need balance.
Yeah, the structure has to stay. So
Man,
billionaires,
is the market crashed?
no,
Young what gas is outside now.
everybody having $1 billion is a different kind of market. You want to buy a bag of rice for $7 billion?
Oh my God. Please, God, I don't want to be a billionaire. I'm okay.
I was
That's
gonna,
wild.
I was gonna ask you guys, man. Where do we get off the Kanye train?
I've been off.
We have started.
No, like in general, what's the benchmark?
I've been off.
Because after all that's happened right now,
I feel weird. What can you do? My bad. You know I'm out of the loop a little bit.
he made some
Anti-Semitic.
comments, called out some people. Now apparently
Last time
everybody has cut ties with him.
Yeah, and
Was
he
a
actually
trend.
called out Adidas and said he can say anti-Semitic shit, and Adidas will not cut ties with him.
But you know, people were saying,
They eventually did.
you know, what people were saying that his whole plan was to get out of the Yeezy deal.
But
The
that's
Gap.
still,
That was mostly Gap. and then
Adidas still going to sell what they have.
Yeah.
Adidas isn't stopping the line; they're still selling.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
according to Adidas's statement,
They
all their
they
design,
own.
the designs belong to Adidas.
The only
actually.
thing they don't own is the slippers.
yeah.
wait,
So most of
So wait,
The slides.
all companies are cutting ties with him.
most of it, he's
Most
not
of
a
them are
billionaire
out.
anymore. He's no longer
Because
a
of
billionaire.
his anti-Semitic
Adidas
comments.
Just Adidas deal was almost 900 million. Check this.
Everybody's cutting ties with him. Like most companies.
Yeah, one after the once
most-
once
Even
one started,
Kanye's
the
cutting
other one
ties with
followed.
Kanye.
Bro. I seen
Once
that.
one started, everybody started going.
Yeah, I seen that Port Harcourt
That's a
Street
little
Volley.
sketchy.
Port Harcourt Street Volley, people have cut ties with him.
But the crazy thing, the most crazy thing is apparently his fans started a GoFundMe. That's why I ask you.
For him?
Yeah, that's what I asking. Like, because
That's why that guy is a billionaire.
They did that same thing
He's
for
not
Kylie.
it's
anymore.
not anymore.
They did that shit for Kylie.
So I'm like, so I'm asking, when do we get off the
Kanye
Kanye train?
I know people need to get
And
off.
they're,
like
they're
this.
also
It's too
saying
much.
the fact that everybody's cutting ties with him when he said anti-Semitic comments,
Yeah,
but when he wore a White Lives Matter shirt, nothing happened to him.
right.
You guys, so they were like, so there's a difference of power here. There's an imbalance of which choice of comments you're making that will make the change.
Yeah.
You
To
know,
be honest, that's the thing. You can argue it in this aspect where it's like, okay, is a built up type of
You think?
aggression. Is a,
I see what you mean
yeah.
in that way.
yeah, like it's been going like
Before his White Lives Matter.
before his White Lives he
So,
could come,
right.
but it got to the extent that now he has actually said that although he got past the fact that when he said slavery was a choice,
Yeah.
and blah blah blah, so he has entered Black Lives Matter was a scam, and then All Lives Matter, blah blah blah. So he's almost like, I see it like he's going in higher gradients. He's like he's getting worse.
He kept going.
It's getting worse. So I understand that people cutting ties now. You could argue either way, right?
But then again, when you're saying it's getting worse, is being anti-Semitic worse than
Please,
being
what is even the
racist?
definition of self?
Anti-Semitic, you're
against
saying
Jews.
comments when it comes to Jewish people.
Oh, that's anti-Semitic.
Yes.
Oh,
So the comparison is it worse to insult Jewish people
see, that's the thing.
than black people? Because you're saying it's gradient. He kept
Yeah.
pushing until it got worse.
Sounds
No,
like-
the thing is,
it
for me,
sounds like-
it's not only the.
It sounds like that's how they're taking it.
It sounds like
sounds
you
like-
offended someone that is powerful.
Well, Jewish people are very, when it comes to money,
Yeah,
I've offended a lot of them.
yeah.
Because there's a lot of people.
They hold
a lot-
money.
yeah, a
And
lot-
I think
a lot of people have said
Adidas
that.
have
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of huge
They hold.
Jew ties
Yes.
There are bare billionaires that have said racist things that are still
that's still
Good. Yeah.
running,
Yes.
but no
Still working.
Jew
Yeah.
stuff. No.
Because the way that people are cutting ties like this, like one after the other, non-stop.
a little bit intense.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so
Did
he's
he get?
worth.
Did he get Kim back?
No.
If I hear what
Which
Kim
girl?
has cut ties with.
Kim, I cut ties with this.
Kim was the first to cut ties
Cut
with.
ties.
She got ties with him and Pete.
I wanted to remind people of Hurt Babe in case people are wondering who she is, because I did I did provide reference.
That's the girl.
Yeah.
Wait, did she talk with more than one guy? Because I don't think
What did you do?
the first time I saw her was it this.
Same guy.
Oh,
I did everything.
Like what?
I had sex with other girls. I did everything. We met in school. We met in college. We met in class. And
Anyways, I'm not gonna play the
Yeah.
whole thing. I just want you to hear her voice, man.
Yeah.
The video has 30 million views.
Yeah, everybody watched it.
Yeah, everybody did, man.
I didn't.
Don't forget, man.
watched-
I knew about.
What
I
you guys
didn't
about
watch
to
it.
do this kind of thing?
You saw
Do what?
snippets
This kind of thing.
on Twitter.
If a babe cheats
Yeah.
on you, or if a guy cheats on you, and they want to do the video thing, would you do?
No, am I
Oh,
mad?
am I mad?
Why would I do
You
that?
want me to cancel my own self?
I was about to say, like, why would I do that? If I'm gonna have that conversation, I'll have that
But what if
conversation.
you're
private.
like curious?
But you know
Why?
what's crazy?
I like to be
This
honest.
guy, like, especially she's engaged to is a video creator, so.
Mm.
Not trying to
might
put
do
anything
a
out
video.
there. Let me not put any energy out there. It's gonna work.
Yeah.
Hope it ain't gonna be hurt no more. She's getting love. So it means that for all of you who've been hurt,
There's
someone out
light
there,
at the end of
there's
the
light at
tunnel.
the end of the tunnel. I don't know how deep the tunnel is, but there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Pause.
Nah, but I could
I'm making a video like this is wild.
like.
And the guy to come in here, I don't know, man. See how he's even talking, bro. That's disrespectful. I can't stop.
It's the music that was killing me.
Yeah, you know how powerful music is.
So
Music
powerful.
is so powerful, man.
It's
so powerful.
wild how powerful.
I feel like
it
you want to
is.
have hit the same when he said I did everything. If like I don't know, Asake was playing. Oh God,
No. You gotta say
Assalam.
Assala Malaikum. I did everything. I get to plenty disciple.
we met when we were in college.
That's a whole different version.
Nah, for sure.
Bro, I seen this on Instagram. Like real quick. Did anybody come across this Yomi Casual stuff design? So this is a design by Yomi Casual. He's a popular Nigerian designer.
That's a bird
This
shirt.
is-
I was about to say, but I don't.
Yeah, they call it.
Who's
They call
wearing
it.
that?
They call it bunch. Yeah, bunch shirts.
Someone
That's the
else
name,
bought.
and it's actually almost 9K
Like Nike, what those
dollars. Yes,
Like USD,
US dollars.
No, not Tanzania dollars.
Yeah, US dollars. So it's like 8.9K US dollars, and it's like, why who gonna wear it? Oh, Halloween has finished, and even if it's for Halloween, this should be at the Dollar Tree store. Like,
Yeah, it's a bird shirt. Like
Yeah,
it's art, man.
facts.
You guys showed
put it in the museum.
Yeah,
Then.
no, everyone understand. Don't worry
Did
about
you
it.
guys see the thing where people went to go and spray some painting? I'm protesting against climate change, and they stuck their hands to the floor.
In a Porsche.
I found out where this video
Is
is
it
from.
Porsche? Oh, wait, which video?
Utah.
You see? Yeah, looks like that. The blackface one.
Oh, true.
Yeah, Utah.
I think it's a Mercedes. I think it's a Mercedes dealership. They went to stick their hands, and the Mercedes dealership, store or whatever, actually let them. They closed the place. Like
Yeah,
when
I
they
saw
when
that.
they open and close down, they left them in there. So they stuck their hands
And- yeah.
for like more than how
And
many?
they started complaining, oh, no heat, no warmth. Who put you there? Did I put you there?
Actually,
Why am
the
I
dealership
giving you
of
food
museum.
or
It's a dealership
How do you stick their hand, by the way?
because they want them to reduce the carbon something
for environmental
environment. Yeah, it was an environmental
But
protest.
it was a car museum,
To
wasn't it?
to cars or like to the wall and stuff.
To the
floor.
to the floor next to cars.
Right to the cars.
the-
Yeah, inside the dealership, inside the place.
I think it was a car
Imagine
museum.
closing that day. Imagine closing. Everybody's going home. And you're there.
And they're just like,
No, they
it's your
actually
own
did.
choice,
Yeah,
though.
they didn't want to leave.
So let me read the article. real
They
quick.
can't leave. Their hand is glued.
Oh, okay. So this
Climate
one,
It's a
activists
museum.
pour mashed potatoes. Yeah, it was a museum.
Yeah.
I was like,
okay, so this one is different then.
pour mashed potatoes on a Monet painting at a German museum.
Okay.
So they grabbed blah, 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 blah. Recently a pair of women threw tomatoes to. Okay, where's the actual story, man? Guys, get to the main story. I don't want to know what happened in the past.
Ads, bro.
That's how they get
Yeah, on Sunday, a pair of climate activists splashed a can of mashed potatoes. How do you get can of mashed potatoes? Like Do you blend it?
I guess Germany has that.
All over Claude Monet painting at a German museum is seen in a video posted on Twitter. It's a protest group called Last Generation. The protesters.
It's for
The painting, which
environmental
was
change.
seemingly destroyed, fetched $111 million at an auction in 2019. The highest sum paid for a Monet painting ever. Wow, that's crazy.
That's actually tough.
That's fine. It's all these things are in show too.
I don't think the actual Monet
And-
painting is on display.
The paint,
mo-
I think
most of it
the
is
same
in show
thing.
already, most of it is in show.
Which is why they were like the painting was fine.
Yeah, like how, like I was gonna ask you what's something you guys would go great lengths
Protest?
to protect protest for?
I don't know.
I think I might protest if Burger King decides to close.
I don't care about those. Man.
Come on, bro.
If it closes, it closes.
What? Have you guys seen the tweet where they said if 10 people keep Burger King alive, I'm one of them. If one person is keep Burger King alive,
Yeah, the one.
I'm the one. I don't go there, but it's just a nostalgic effect.
So you're never supporting them.
So you don't keep it alive.
Just street vibes. They'll
Yeah.
be fine.
They'll be
Oh,
fine.
they are losing money. Please, we want
Oh,
you to
look
come.
at it. It's still here.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I just think those are things that shouldn't die. What else is going on in this world?
Yeah,
man?
so
So many crazy
this
things.
one is the car one. Porsche. They went to Porsche, Mercedes, and Volkswagen. So they are protesting against the carbon something.
Climate
They
change.
want companies to. So all this gluten.
You know what? I have a question for those guys. How did they get there?
What?
Did they walk? Did they drive a Tesla?
It's a good
Or did they
question.
take a bus?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
If they took anything that dispenses carbon monoxide,
No, but like
Yeah,
some
yeah.
people said the glue that they use has chemicals that is bad for the
Hey, yo,
environment.
I'm even thinking about it. Like, so some people are benefiting from this because the people selling the glue. The people selling the glue because
Yeah.
they're buying this glue. That's market too.
Yeah.
So right now, somebody can just go and advertise glue.
hold on one second. AJ's
AJ.
calling me. AJ Alva. Hold on one second. What you saying?
My brother.
So currently you're on the Backyard Bands podcast right now. Don't say anything incriminating.
Don't say anything incriminating.
Don't say anything that will send you to jail.
That's like when you're the car and say you're on speaker.
Hey, bro.
First of all, we gotta get you on the show and we'll make that happen. I don't worry, the battery is dead. But I wanted to sort of get a preface. I just saw your tweet, your story, and first of all, I don't know if I'm going to say congratulations, but I'll say congratulations.
It is definitely a congratulations.
Okay, congratulations in order, and we'll get into the story. But what happened now?
Why are you running?
Why are you? You got too big.
Exclusive.
Why are you running?
Well, I guess when I come to the show, we'll know.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. All right, we're gonna make it happen then for sure, my brother.
You better keep that exclusive. Oh.
I'll give you guys the full gist.
All right, I just want to just check in with you and make sure you're good, my brother.
It's all good.
Yeah, man. Congratulations on Thriller, by the way. Crazy event. Congratulations.
Thank you. I know the night didn't go the way I want. I tried so hard and it still did not work out like that. So, but
No, you did your thing, man. It was a packed venue.
Nice. It's
I
good,
think
it's
I think it's one of those things where I've been saying that the energy in Toronto needs to change in the same way where it's like people just come out for a good time.
Yeah.
I think people just come out because everybody's going out. No, they don't come out because they want to have a good time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's changed.
And don't just come out to be spending money. Because when you're spending money, you're depressed.
and the ballad.
No, you can't be saying that now. People want to make money at the club. Come and spend money.
Anyways, AJ, I'm gonna hit you up later, man. I just wanted to check in on you. my
Well,
brother.
congrats, brother.
Thank you. God
Yes, sir.
bless, man.
All right, man. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, that's AJ Styles, man. Mr. Sold Out.
It's a sold out.
Mr. Sold Out.
Let's quickly talk about this NBA, man. Lakers have finally won a game.
Oh, they have?
These guys are embarrassing, bro. They're embarrassing.
I don't know how you guys do it, man. I'm enjoying the Raptors right now. Like, we're having a great time. But the Lakers 1-5 or 1-4, something stupid like that.
Damn.
5.
5.
Every game,
How's LeBron doing?
Calm down.
He's still playing like at an elite level, which he should not be. He should be chilling and waiting till like playoff.
Can't lie, I blame that guy. No. What was he doing when Ross called and said, "I want to be in your team"? No.
But like, I think the idea of Ross starting from the bench worked in the game that they won.
No, I think Ross is also playing better. I don't see. I don't want to. He's playing better.
But it sucks because like anytime he held the ball to shoot, they're like, no.
Yeah.
Like for you to
He
do
went
that
up
to
for
a
11,
superstar,
yeah.
a superstar, you're
In his
supposed
home
to be
game.
like an elite basketballer. But
they're
when you
telling you
actually
not to
hold the
shoot.
basketball, people are afraid that you're going to shoot. That's actually bad.
Yeah, it's horrible.
That's mad.
Yeah, but they also the whole team is also shooting pretty bad.
Yeah, it's almost like we lost all our good 3-point shooters.
I
Like,
guess you
the
need
team
to
is
do
not
some
bu-
shooting practice.
Bro, they're not just built well.
It was the women shooting in the gym.
at all.
Oh, the one thing I did to drop was when Elon Musk bought Twitter. Apparently, the use of the N word spiked 500%.
I heard that too.
Because they
Is it that
reduced all the-
people that are coming out of their shadows?
yeah, because he removed the restrictions that could stop people from using curse words and stuff.
Oh,
Right,
There are restrictions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they could
There was a lot of
they could
restrictions.
take down your post if he has some
if it doesn't meet the guidelines.
if it doesn't meet the guidelines, and there are some words that are supposed to not be posted.
But that's crazy. I think that just should imply
How wild the world is right now.
and how like we as black people just need to watch out.
No, really.
like we should
careful.
not be smiling just because everybody's smiling with us. I think so, man. I think that's very, very wild. I think that is,
Because people are feeling a lot more entitled, a lot more brave.
it's crazy. Before we go, there's a new thing out there: pussy smelling chips.
Eh?
Like
Wait,
it just gets
say
wild.
that again.
First
Say
of
that
all-
again.
The company wants to start selling, if they're not already selling, pussy smelling chips, so they smell like vaginas.
What does it taste like? Asking for a friend.
Let me find the article again.
No, every pussy smells the
Okay,
same.
so whose pussy? I was about to say whose pussy are we going by now? Because I'm not understanding. Where did they get their sample size? How did they get their sample?
There'll be different.
Or did they
different-
just mixed a bunch? Each chip is tasting.
No, they'll be
it smells
different-
like a
they'll-
different vagina.
No, there'll be different flavors
There'll be
then.
different flavors.
Hey, my
Yeah.
god. So one with yeast infection, the other one with UTI.
No, not the infection part. Hey yo.
How does that even work?
No, but how does
Okay.
someone come up with the idea to make a
So
chips
now,
that
so
smells
now
like that?
I'm actually now looking different perspectives. So if you just smell pussy, people go just arouse
Okay,
in
so
public. Just
Not
for eating
always.
chips.
so,
pheromones.
so,
Not
so,
always.
so,
Yeah.
so the idea was that let me read this. So a Lithuanian, it has to be a Lithuanian snack company, Chaz, deputed pussy flavored chips with the intent of satisfying a craving for the more sex deprived among us.
So if you're not having sex, go eat chips.
How does that help?
I mean,
You just eat the
Or if you don't like to give head.
You just eat the chips and then you ejaculate.
Hey, my
No, and if you don't like to give head, you can start training yourself.
With chips,
So you can get accustomed to the
just
smell.
open the bag.
the smell and the taste.
after embarking on some very serious research, very serious in quotes, gathering a variety of opinions from
That's
different
no
countries on what the pussy
Smells.
taste associates with, the company worked with spice manufacturers to mix and match ingredients until it was satisfied.
I see what they did there. That's Spice
Satisfied.
Girls.
So they make spices to make it taste like pussy.
Yep.
The
So that means-
results,
And they had people taste it and
Yes.
eat it and say, does it taste
it
like
has to be a
pussy?
sample size. You
Yeah,
know
they
what I'm
have to
saying?
be. Yeah.
The
My
resulting
question is,
recipe-
was it man and woman or was it just men?
Now
You're asking like I was there with them. I wasn't. I'm reading the article.
I like to think it was a mixture of both.
Yes.
it's a mixture of
Probably.
both.
The resulting recipe includes ingredients like lemon juice, parsley, sour cream, bay leaves. What?
Shit.
Sounds very acidic,
Black pepper,
which makes sense.
onion, garlic, and of course, yeast extract.
Yeast infection.
There is yeast in everything you eat, you know that. So you
Yeah.
can't even say anything.
That's crazy.
Garlic.
When I started having yeast in the system.
It
when I
sounds
started drinking palm wine at a young age.
it
Palm wine
sounds
has
like
yeast.
their pH balance is on the acidic
Yeah.
part, which is good because that's how it's supposed to be.
That's crazy.
So it sounds like they're making sense.
Well, imagine going to the store and
Like,
like buying
eh,
pussy flavored chips. You're
Yeah.
looking at the.
I want the pink pussy. Yeah. Oh my god, no way.
The man said I
Bro,
want the pink pussy.
They did the pussy smelling perfumes. Now
Yeah.
is now is
That was chips.
chips.
What's next?
I mean, we already had candle.
Oh, there's candle,
Body wash.
Yeah.
body wash. So
There is no body wash.
you can't do it now. Body wash will go finish.
Why?
How you go smell pussy up the work up?
What?
Oh,
You
there was
smell
one
like body
I
wash
saw
now.
on TikTok. A lady was using men's comb to make jewelry.
Jewelry.
People
What do you
use
mean?
people use men's cum as face wash.
Face wash. They make sense. Face wash.
But
they make
jewelry,
sense. They
like,
need them.
jewelry, like I don't know, man.
Every
He's
day,
like-
every
he's
day
like-
we stray farther away from God's light.
he's like, you know, like you're a soldier, right? And then all those military men that like they have that one bullet that if everything's going to like end, they'll use that one bullet and like take off
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
So it's like a case of emergency. You're just like you're trying to get like no one wants to
Get pregnant.
get pregnant, give you pregnant. Then emergency, just bring the jewelry back.
those-
But
But
like,
like-
rush man insert it.
Wouldn't that be like what you?
Try.
Wouldn't that be what you guys would think as a meaningful gift? I'm wearing your.
I'm wearing your cup. That has a ring to it, though. Bro, that has a ring to it. Though. I can't lie. I can't lie. I mean, come on, come on. If you dip that, I locked your club on my pendant.
Like the
my
little droplet earrings.
Oh my goodness.
Drop it.
Yeah, you say little drop. Nah, you taking a piss. Nah, you taking a piss.
Nah.
What the fuck?
Anyways, the company apparently is shutting down.
He has to. He has to, because where's the end of it?
It makes sense.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Ain't no way.
crazy.
I think it's a wrap on this episode. Because
Yo.
if we keep digging deep,
There's a crazier one now. With your soda streams,
Mm.
apparently you can what's the word? Soda stream vodka in a way that it will take away the vodka taste and it will just be like water. So you can be drinking 40% alcohol like water.
I heard that.
What's the fun in that?
What?
No, that's dangerous, bro.
Yeah.
That- no,
That's
that's
dangerous.
I can kill NASA and NASA will don't do
Yeah, because they said it only reduces the smell. It does not reduce
will
the
die.
alcoholic content. People would
Yeah.
die. I
People
just I'm
die.
like, so that's how you just want somebody to be sipping
And have alcohol
to be
poisoning.
sipping.
Like,
what is
I
that
don't gotta get you
called?
lucid.
Like I said,
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, get lucid. Imagine that.
And I just distill it.
That's
So
alcohol
alco-
poisoning.
yeah, alcohol is like lucid. Those ones that have strong. Once you
For
eliminate
those that
that,
don't know, Lucy, that one is you don't want to be drinking
Don't
that.
try
It's like
this at
it's
all.
like he has PTSD from it.
oh no,
But-
we have,
but
we
really
all
I
have
didn't.
PTSD.
But really though, I would actually like to try these pussy flavored chips. Just for actually just to know.
Nah,
For
they
research
are-
purposes.
Research purposes.
Asking for a friend.
Makes sense.
I mean, like, yeah. Asking for a friend, but like
Like the different flavors and stuff like that.
yeah, different flavors.
I don't really like chips anyways, so I mean I could do it for the pussy part, but it's a whole lot of chips, so it's
I don't know if they ship to Canada.
On that
but-
note, Mr. J, because this is getting deeper,
Imagine, imagine
deeper.
Shady is having pussy flavor.
pussy
Just like,
flavored chips.
does it taste
This
like my
person-
vagina?
Yeah, Dre, you just
How would
taste
I
like-
know what? Hey, God.
Dre, she would just taste and be like, this person has an off-balance pH.
It's more acidic.
It's more acidic, and then this person, this one is not as acidic enough. This person was not eating healthy.
Do you think it would be a crazy date idea?
What?
Like you hook up with a lady and then you get a flavored chips and then you try to find out which flavor is.
Yeah,
Which
it's-
which
I
flavor
feel
she
like-
is?
I feel like that's a 20th date kind of thing.
Yeah, can be a first date. I feel like you'll just freak the girl out.
Like imagine after like you're hanging out, then you now bring out pussy
Pull out
flavored
the
chips.
pussy
Like
flavored
it's not even funny. It's just
Let's play a game. Which one is yours?
You not true. This you? This you? Alright, let me have a bite. And you taste.
That's not you.
But don't get me wrong, I'll taste it like once,
And then that's it.
Yeah, just to know
just to know.
what pussy flavored chips sound like.
Yeah, I'll probably smell
What?
it. I'm not a fan of chips. Really, honest.
There's no dick smelling. There's no if you're
No.
if
But
they
that's
have
not
it,
what you
there's-
said.
If they, well,
You said what pussy flavor should sound like.
Oh,
That's not making sense.
you sometimes you want to hear the smell though. Oh, you can hear the smell.
You have to hear the smell the taste.
Smell the taste.
Mike,
Feel the sound.
How has it been? You've been behind the scenes of the podcast. How does it feel listening and then being on it?
Well, I like we do this fucking like the podcast is kind of like all of us talking, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
I better don't say like that because people think it's easy.
Apparently,
No,
we've
but
been
on-
misleading people. though.
on a legit situation, it might feel like it might sound like it's easy. It's not easy, but it's because Michael is part of us.
Yeah.
So it's easy to have a conversation with him. So it seems like, but if it's somebody that's a little bit on the
Especially-
outside,
yeah.
then it's a whole different
Especially
situation.
with guests, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to like structure it a certain way.
Yes.
Right? So that one's different in that way, but like for us,
Yeah.
right? It's
It seems
us.
like I'm just talking to you without the mic.
Flavored
Yeah.
chips.
Like we would literally be talking about pussy flavored chips if without the mics.
Oh, the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tasting
Damn.
it too if we had it.
But they were
Not
onto
me.
something, though. They were onto
The
something.
lights are bright, so
Lights up bright.
Yes, that's
small.
When one is right, I don't know.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get out of here, man. This
Thank
is
God.
a fun way to catch up.
Yeah.
If you have the plug to those flavored chips, I'd like to get it with the dip.
No, the dip will dilute
what,
it.
No, but what would the dip be? Like, what kind
Hey,
of
Lord
dip?
have
Would it
mercy.
be a different kind of dip? Or would it be a different flavored dip?
No, you
No,
cannot
it
mix
would-
flavors.
No, it would taste like cum.
Okay.
Like
No,
men's cum.
no.
It's
Let's
okay,
forget
it's
about the
okay,
dip.
it's
Let's
okay.
forget about
we
it.
don't want the dip.
It's not that deep. It's not. Oh my goodness.
Rick it up.
Aye.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's how you wrap up a show.
We're gonna see you next time. Keep checking out the podcast on whatever platform that you've got. And yeah, shout out to everybody who's listening. Appreciate you. The reason why the camera stopped recording is because the battery died. And that's what happens when you don't charge the battery, and that's part of life.
No, and you're talking
Actually,
too
I
much.
have one proverb.
Oh yeah, let's get
It has
it.
been-
It's been a
it's been a
minute.
while,
Yeah,
yeah.
I keep forgetting that.
Okay, so my proverb is going to be: if you make fun of an animal with a fur in the summer, it will laugh at you in the winter.
Repeat it. If you make fun of an animal with a
Animal
with a fur, with a
in
fur.
the summer.
Because
in
I
the
heard
winter.
4. I said
Oh, they hear me because of our accent.
I had to understand
You
that.
make fun of an animal with a fur
In the summer,
in the summer.
It will
In the
make-
winter, it will laugh at you.
yeah, it makes sense.
So like me that I'm hairy now. If you make fun of me in the summer because I'm hairy,
In the winter, you greet a worker with our shirt.
And you'll be laughing at us.
because I'm Thanos. Oh my god! Have you guys ever seen Black Adam? Have you?
No,
I did.
haven't yet.
You guys need to.
I watched it. It was really good.
Yeah,
It was? People are saying they don't
We,
like
we
it.
were supposed to go
I
tonight.
liked it.
I liked it. I'm a DC guy, so it's not hard to
Yeah.
impress me.
That's
First
true.
of all,
Fair
No, the action was good.
but like, who
The
do you guys
Rock-
would think
The Rock didn't talk too much, so that was good too.
it was? It was funny though. It was really funny.
No, it was funny.
was really
He had
funny.
some good comebacks, and that's all he needed.
Yeah,
He didn't need to talk too much
Yeah, he
because when he
talked too
talks too much, it makes it too weird.
Superman was there, right?
I'm not saying it.
Okay, which part? I like spoilers. I
Well,
like
I'll give you
spoilers.
spoilers
There's
after
an
that
after scene.
podcast. But
Huh?
There's an after scene.
there's an after credit scene. But like,
Yes.
the one thing I would say is that they're both based off the idea of Shazam.
Yes.
Yeah.
So who do you guys think will win, Black Adam or Shazam?
Shazam.
I've seen,
my opinion.
I've read and seen
Shazam?
no, I've seen them fight like a lot of time in the comics and stuff,
Yeah.
right? So they're pretty much the same, but I think Black Adam is more experienced. He's been Shazam longer.
He also has more
So Shazam only win because
anger, more oomph. in him.
Shazam only win because like he's like the good,
Overpowered.
like because he's a good guy. No, they
Oh,
have the
okay,
same.
okay.
They have the same powers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think will win though, Black Adam or Superman?
Superman is always
Superman
gonna
is
win.
always gonna win.
Like
I
in,
don't
in,
think so.
no,
No.
thing is-
Nah, Superman always wins.
So in DC, Superman is the height
Yes.
of like people don't.
Power.
because in that scene,
Yeah.
didn't you see what she said?
Yeah. They're
And
like
then next thing, see what showed up.
yeah.
I don't think so, man. That guy that do just give him kryptonite, bah, just fall down like pussy.
But that's like him. What's the other one? What did he touch? Ethereum, whatever. And then he.
No, but
Guess
that's
what?
after 5,000 years, you have to. Your body doesn't just get up like that.
But he still gets hurt.
The next time it happened, nothing happened.
That's what
What the fuck is going on? you know, that's how you see what she said, and then you see what happened after that, and the next time you get up, why did he get up? What? This is like spoiling without spoiling. It's like you're confused. Did you guys watch cartoon? It's like you're watching Tom and Jerry. It's like you get up, but you did not get up. It's like 5,000 years. Bitch, you see.
We're going to get out of here, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been fun. I go by the name Mr. Dre, your humble and gracious host. I'm in the building with my nearest and dearest of friends. Imina, sign out.
Yes, signing out from the Ministry of Vibes is your minister, Imina, a.k.a. the Free Eagle, a.k.a. Triple E, a.k.a. the Patrician Eagle, a.k.a. you know what is popping.
Let's get it popping. Pop, pop, pop. Mike, sign up for us.
Bye.
It's definitely that spot.
Yep.
Shout out Shamsi, the powerhouse of the podcast. We sign up for us.
It's your girl Shamsi, aka Ton
Ton
Amour.